Hello, everybody. Can you see us?
Hey, everybody.
Can you hear us? Thank you for joining today on this beautiful, rainy Saturday morning in Japan or Friday evening,
Dear.
wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in. Thank you for joining us. Basically, what we're doing today is... oh, by the way, I'm Kyle from Heart Officers.
And I'm Zach, also from Heart Officers.
And we usually make videos exploring retro game shops in Japan or like showing off the cool retro gaming or PC finds that we have here. But of course, given the situation in the world, that is not really wise or feasible to go out into the real world together and explore gaming shops. So Zach and I actually haven't seen each other in person for over 2 months, probably, right?
I think it's been, it was when we did our most recent video on YouTube, the your new PC 98 video, whenever that was made, which was a good while ago.
Because we shot it quite a bit before we released it. So the channel hasn't been very active. And recently on Twitter, I think I saw some people sharing from the Internet Archive a bunch of old gaming magazines and gaming manuals, and there's so many cool old resources there. In fact, I found the PCFX GA manual for the graphics board on my PC 98 back there to figure out how to set it up and make sure it worked and stuff. So there's cool old magazines, and there's actually, if you're a collector of retro stuff, there's useful things for you to figure out how to use all your old junk that you just got. So today we'll be exploring kind of the more cultural side of what the Internet Archive has to offer. Old PC catalogs, retro gaming magazines, all that kind of cool stuff. And just to keep things a little bit interesting, every 10 minutes, you see this timer down here that says Trivia Challenge. Every 10 minutes, that's going to set an alert, and then Zach is going to hit us hard with some trivia questions about specific to Japanese retro PCs and gaming. So the person who answers the most questions correctly will be the official Heart Officer's lore master, and we may call on you in battle. So I hope you know about more than just retro PCs, like how is your knowledge on arcane spells? Because in a pinch, we're going to be hitting you up.
Yeah, we're just testing out on PCs, but we figure you know everything else anyway, so...
Yeah, and if everybody disconnects or has things to do, I'll do my best to answer, and then I guess I will receive the title. I'll be kind of like the steward of Lore Master until we can find an appropriate choice. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump in. Oh, Zach, sorry.
No, I made the questions hoping that Kyle can't actually get them right, so we'll... I think they're pretty challenging,
won't then.
Yeah.
How's the levels, by the way, everybody? On YouTube, I see Eric, thank you for joining. Pasacon Deacon, welcome. And Dylan B, welcome, everybody. If there's any technical issues or audio issues, please let us know. This is our first stream that we've set up this way. And,
on Twitter, we got JJ Signal saying that they're excited and they love going through archive for old Japanese magazines and stuff, which is what we're doing. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Yeah.
Oh, Lore Master Regent. Yes, if nobody else answers questions, I will become Lore Master Regent until the title can be placed upon somebody worthy. Because I know I'm not worthy compared to a lot of the other people who are way more knowledgeable about this stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty much just going to be poking around and looking and being like, this is cool, and that's about it. We're not super knowledgeable, but we love looking at this stuff. So
something cool about the Internet Archive is you can make an account and you can make favorites. So you can go in and start liking collections and finding magazines that you like. And so that's what we did. We found a couple favorites based on their covers or the contents of the magazine to start with today. I think we should start with IO magazine because it has a lot of really flashy old ads, and it's like it has a lot of production value. Some of these magazines, they feel a little more like indie, and which is cool because I love to see kind of like the DIY mentality. But let's kick it off with IO and see some really flashy old ads.
Sweet. And don't forget to start the trivia timer over there for us.
Thank you, Zach.
You're
Trivia
welcome.
Master.
Ooh.
The trivia timer has started.
Ooh. All right. Look at that penguin. What's it holding? That
Let's
penguin
zoom in
has a
for more
ball and
detail.
chain.
It's an Indiana
That
Jones
penguin has
penguin.
Nice. Love it.
What is that a reference to?
I don't know. It's a reference
The
to Indiana
MSX?
Jones where
It's like
it's a reference to Indiana Jones when there's bats and flying fire things and everywhere, and he's a penguin, obviously.
Okay, Pasocon Deacon says maybe bring up the music a little bit, so I will do that.
Sweet.
How's that? People in the chat, let us know how that is. If it's too loud, too quiet still, we can always adjust it. I had a feeling if Pasocon Deacon joined, he would be the default lore master. He's already sharing facts in the YouTube chat.
Oh dear, I can't see it, but that
IO
sounds
was the first
lovely.
major Japanese PC hobbyist mag.
Nice. Glad we got an expert here, so we aren't just bumbling around on our own.
And he says that is one heckin' penguin.
Nice.
Okay, you know, this is a live stream. A little bit of a technical difficulty here. I think I sized my window wrong.
Uh-oh. Well then, we'll let you solve that technical difficulty.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
A real penguin adventure, says JJ Signal on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, I'm resizing the window. I'm sorry for the weirdness here.
Give us some time here. We'll figure this out.
This is a wider magazine, I think, than
oh, it's
what
a
I was
big
testing
magazine.
on.
Or is the zoom on the thingy zoom too much zoom?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I was still zoomed in.
Cool.
Sorry, everybody.
Well. Oh.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
So what do we
Sweet.
have here? It's an NEC ad.
Yeah, it's so the thing about I was looking up stuff for the trivia, and PC98 and all of the PCs that we're talking about, PC98 FM Towns, all of those X Sharp 68000 were all made mostly for business, obviously. And of those, apparently PC98 had the worst like graphics and like that kind of stuff. But it was just so prominent, like everybody had one, and so it was really common to play games on PC98, even though it wasn't that good for it. So this looks like it's an ad aimed mostly at businesses.
Look at those old blocky boys. I love to see them like pristine, new in ads. And
yeah, because you don't see them that way anymore too often.
These mice that aren't set up in any practical way.
Logical.
But they do look cool.
That's how I use my mouse, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
This 5 1/4 inch dual drive over here. I need one of these. These things.
You do. You need that exactly, actually. Yeah.
I do. It's hard to find a deal on them though.
Yeah, it's all expensive. But
starting off strong with an NEC ad. Ooh, look at that keyboard.
yes.
Olivetti.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I want a real nice little clicky keyboard, but I also don't have a desk big enough for it. But I'll figure it out someday. What's that second one from the... Uh-oh.
The second one?
What's second down? Yeah, that looks like a game. Looks like a game, though. Adventure Penguin. Nice.
That's probably the
Penguin.
penguin from the cover, right?
It might be. I don't know. It's a pretty small feature that's on the cover, but that looks real cool. Looks like kind of a puzzly thing. Nice.
Okay, this it's like a table of contents, or
JJ Signal on Twitter said they really love the mini blinds and plants and computer tech ads. It's really true.
Yeah.
They always have really, really great accents around.
No, this is cool.
Yeah, look at her holding that. Is that a 3 and a 3 and a?
It's a
half?
floppy. She's holding
It's
a
a flip-
floppy. And
it's
look
a
at
flippy
this
floppy.
Professor Computer over here. Oops.
Oh, he is. Oh dear.
I changed pages. There we go.
Oh no.
Professor
Look at
Computer
him,
is not sure about any of this.
I think he's more just mischievous and curious about it.
Oh, Mamechi Warrior asks, what is PC-98? Is it a game console or a personal computer? It's a personal computer made by NEC.
Yeah.
As Zach was saying, it was actually designed to be more of a business machine, but because it was so common, it became popular for playing and making games as well.
Yeah, and most of the games that came out were like dating sims, that kind of stuff, just because it wasn't super great for action games. A lot of RPGs, a lot of text adventures, a lot of dating sims, and that kind of stuff.
This computer at the bottom
apparently,
right.
apparently that Professor, what was it, Dr. Pasocon, I think they called him, Dr. Personal Computer, is from Pasocon Sunday, which I guess is a magazine or something.
And speaking of Pasocon Sunday, you can see those episodes on Internet Archive. I was watching a few of them.
Oh, so it's like a TV show thing?
Yeah. It's all in Japanese, of course. So,
well, yeah.
To understand what they're saying, you'll have to have some level of Japanese ability, but it also just looks cool. I mean, they're tinkering with old computers and that kind of stuff.
That's Xevious right there, I see. That is sweet. I think that's Xevious. Looks like
I love
Xevious.
the designs from this era, especially like when they went with the black, like the X68000 and some of the FM sounds.
And yeah.
It just looks like a computer. It's a similar aesthetic to Star Wars, I think. Like it looks like in the old Star Wars movies, the interfaces and panels kind of looked similar to that.
It's definitely got that old like sci-fi 80s vibe going on.
And look at this guy. That guy is classy.
Yeah, look at how he holds that mouse. That's how you use a mouse if I've ever seen it.
Oh, you just caught me using my computer.
Apparently Puzzle Sunday is pretty much just Japan's Computer Chronicles, which I'm assuming was a TV show, but that's also available on the Internet Archive. So thanks, Internet Archive.
Dang.
That looks like a cassette deck.
Yeah.
Dude, I want that
gorgeous.
computer. That's awesome.
Well, this magazine is 589 pages long, so we'll just keep on.
So we can't go through all of it. That would take days at the rate we're going.
But all these ads are so beautiful. I could just look at them
Yeah,
forever.
you can't help but just look at all of them.
All right. Some sharp, looks like, specs, information.
Yeah, it looks like these are like,
oh,
it's applications.
Look at them birds.
Nice. Look at those. I was about to say that.
We can both say it.
Look at those birds. I like
that little
printer.
printer back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have similar taste, apparently.
Apparently. I like how every single ad has like a world map on one of the screens for sure, like a map of Japan. Anyway.
So BJ and Pasocon and Mamechi Warrior just like killing it in the YouTube chat. I can't even keep up with it. Pasocon Deacon is like schooling everybody.
Uh-oh.
He knows what he's talking about.
Nice. We're also getting a lot of comments on Twitter, and we got Dragon Regalia here is saying that that Pasocon Sunday show was pretty much just a vehicle for Sharp to advertise their games. I think it was he's talking about Pasocon Sunday.
I think Dragon Regalia is also Pasocon Deacon, so he's just like...
Uh-oh. Just
he's owning both chats. Which is great.
Wow.
Thank you,
nice.
Pasocon
Thank you.
Deacon.
Yes, thank you very much.
Ooh. Some pristine old Sharp monitors.
Nice.
Wouldn't you love to see that? I want one of these red ones so bad.
Yeah, I posted about it on Twitter. I'm getting a big old honkin' Trinitron pretty soon here, but it would be super cool to have one of these old like red or... Yeah. Man, an old computer monitor. I would so love to have one of those and do some like learn to do basic on it. Because I did Visual Basic in high school, but I forgot it all. But it would be cool to learn programming on that. Nice.
Oh, 10 seconds until trivia time. What a great ad to stop on. We'll just leave that up in the background.
That's definitely, that guy is really, really enjoying some trivia time. Look at those floppies, man.
Okay, let's enter the trivia zone.
The trivia zone.
Trivia challenge.
All right.
What do you have for us first, Zach?
All right, first question. Number 1, which of the following series didn't get its start on the MSX? We have 4 choices. A, Bomberman. B, Metal Gear. C, Mech Warrior. Or D, Puyo Puyo, or Puyo Pop, as it's, I believe, called. Or was called. I don't know if it's changed, how they call it now. But
can we get those options again?
Yeah. So which of the following series didn't get its start on the MSX? A, Bomberman. B, Metal Gear. C, Mech Warrior. D, Puyo Puyo.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some help from the kind people on YouTube here.
Yeah.
Didn't get its start on MSX. Metal Gear. Puyo Puyo.
Bomberman and Mech Warrior.
Mech Warrior.
Yeah.
Bomberman, of course, is Hudson Soft, right?
I actually don't know for sure about that.
Pasokon Deacon says Mech Warrior, and so does Mamechi. We have unanimous Mech Warrior support in the chat.
All right.
What's the correct answer?
Ready for the correct answer? It is indeed Mech Warrior. Very good. Everyone.
Nice.
Good job.
So far we have a lot of people tied for resident lore master. We got Pasokon Deacon, Mamechi Warrior, Dylan B, Transient Image, WR Deal 24, BJ Wanland. You're all in the running for lore master.
I guess everybody just tally your points yourself, and we'll trust that you actually are.
And you're on the honor system here. Don't be Googling this stuff.
Yeah.
When you cheat, you only cheat yourself. Remember that. Okay, do we have how many of these do we have in this session?
3 per.
Okay, so we got 2 more.
Yeah. Yes. All right, next one. Number 2. What was the title of Castlevania's MSX port? A, Dracula House. B, Vampire Killer. C, Castlevania. D, Castle Dungeon. One more time. What was the title of Castlevania's MSX port? A, Dracula House. B, Vampire Killer. C, Castlevania. D, Castle Dungeon. By the way, there's a pretty big delay on the Twitter stream.
Right.
So it might be good to
wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit.
Sure.
I think, anyway. We had somebody throw out their answer right after I said the correct answer. So we'll give this one a little more time.
We've got 7 people, it looks like, on Twitter. Welcome, everybody. And YouTube is super active right now. It's great to see. Thank you all so much for joining.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
And it's cool we release these videos. It's cool to see some people. I mean, we talk to a lot of people on Twitter, but hopefully some people who only encounter us on YouTube now, we get the chance to kind of see what they have to say, get to know them a little bit. Yeah, we can
interact a little bit. All right, we gonna go for the correct answer on this one then? Have we got any answers, people saying stuff?
We got some answers.
All right, what are people saying?
Pasokon Deacon, Transient Image, BJ Wanland, Dylan B, and WR Deal all say Vampire Killer.
Wow.
Mamechi Warrior says Akumajo Dracula.
Sweet. Not one of the choices, but I'll take it.
That's the Japanese name. I mean,
it is. So the correct answer is indeed Vampire Killer. You guys are good. You know this. You know your stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. What did you think it was, Kyle? Or did you know?
I had no idea. I still don't have an MSX, so that's kind of off my radar.
Uh-oh. Sweet. All right.
One day soon. She will.
Yeah, I want one real bad too. That's actually it would probably be what I'd get, just because I know like you just plug a cartridge in and it works. So next, which of the following PCs didn't receive any Wizardry series ports?
Wow.
A PC-88, B MSX2, C FM Towns, or D Sharp X68000. One more time. Which of the following PCs didn't receive any Wizardry series ports? A, PC-88, B, MSX2, C, FM Towns, D, Sharp X68000. While we're waiting for answers in the chat, what do you think, Kyle?
So, no Wizardry ports.
Yes.
I feel like the bigger, more popular PCs definitely would have had Wizardry ports, right?
Maybe.
Is PC 88? It's not too early to have had one, I don't think.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's tricky.
It is tricky. This one was one of my favorite questions because it's really hard.
Jenkins loved little ass Pasocon where he acquired all of this arcane knowledge.
Me?
And I would also like to know the answer to that. I follow Pasocon Deacon on Twitter, and he's always sharing, or they're always sharing.
It's very
the
true.
Coolest stuff.
We got an answer of Sharp X68000 on Twitter from JJ Signal.
Yeah, we're getting some answers on YouTube as well.
Oh.
So I think we have enough time now.
All right. I'll
figure out the true answer.
The answer is D. Sharp X68000 did not receive any wizard reports.
Okay.
So, yeah, PC88 was not too early to get one. Yeah, good job, people. Love it.
Even Pasocon Deacon said that one was tough. So he got it right. Transient Image got it right.
Nice.
On YouTube, I think that's it. So we have 2 people breaking out from the pack.
Oh, all right. Sweet. So that's the end of Trivia Challenge number 1.
Beautiful. Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome.
Those were pretty tough.
Yeah, they're really difficult.
So I'll start the clock on the next Trivia Challenge.
Sweet.
And we'll just keep on rolling.
Just keep on rolling. So about this ad, this is an ad for the FM7. So this is what eventually became the FM Towns, I think. FN77, FN New 7. I think this is stuff from this is, yeah, that, I think. Cool.
Look at I love the combination of colors in this room.
That looks like a Vaporwave album cover if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I love Vaporwave, by the way.
It's like, what's the famous Vaporwave album? Windows 97 or?
Yeah, it's the one with the. Yeah, I love that album, by the way. It starts with that, like, Diana Ross or whoever it is song, Slowed Down.
This could easily be an album from that same artist.
It's sweet.
All right.
All right.
Keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
Grooving.
Yeah. We're probably going to have to move. Ah, there it is again. Look at that guy with his sunglasses. The FM2.
It's going to take forever to get through these magazines because every page is just so cool.
It's just so awesome.
We're just looking at the ads.
We're not even into the actual
But
content
look at
yet.
him. He knows exactly what is up.
You know, if you ran into that guy in like a bar, he'd be hanging out with you. He'd holler at you in real bad English and you'd have a great time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Sweet. Somebody on Twitter was like, Vaporwave! And they're like, you beat me to it by a second. Yeah, that's some Vaporwave stuff. Nice.
So what do we have here, Zach? I can
This
read
is-
everybody.
Tensai means genius, and EAK is like, EAK is a style of ramen, but I don't know if this is referring to that because this is from like a long time ago. So I don't know if EAK ramen even existed when this came out, but if it did, it would be a play on EAK means like house style. So it's talking about personal computers as opposed to business.
Everybody.
This is a Fujitsu ad.
The
so
everyday
more of that FM
genius
stuff.
is house style.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, basically. Yeah, everybody's a genius if you're using a home computer. Basically, I think is what it's saying.
Look at those beautiful drives.
Those
I
are
want
real
them.
nice. Love it. Love it.
PC88.
PC88.
Not
Yeah.
the flashiest of the ads, but we still like it.
That computer looks real good. Those square, those sharp corners. Hell yeah.
The NEC ad continues with some monitors.
Love it.
Look at that vertical monitor. Be good for
Nice.
some shmups and some documents.
Dude, good for some Tate gaming.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that watch. Look at that watch screen.
It's not just a calculator. It reminds you of your appointments. It tells you the time in Los Angeles.
Dude.
It helps you
I have
not
tennis.
forget to play tennis.
I have tennis on Friday. Thanks, watch. Dude, good for some Tate gaming. It's not just a calculator. It reminds you of your appointments. It tells you the time in Los Angeles.
It helps you not forget to play tennis.
I have tennis on Friday. Thanks, watch. Oh man, that would be really cool to have one of those still working right now to wear on your wrist.
Exactly. The bad thing about looking through these old magazines is like, it makes me want to start collecting more junk.
Yeah, and you don't need any more junk.
The bad thing or the good thing?
It's a good thing, except your
thing.
wife is sick of the junk, but she can deal. Oh, Hitachi, cool.
Looking at some chips.
Look at those games. Look at that skeleton. It's holding the skeleton flag. Dude, I want a flag with my own face on it.
That's true. If you're a skeleton pirate, the Jolly Rogers pirate flag is just like a flag of you.
So you're just like,
hey guys,
I think it's all right. It's me. There I am.
It's like,
that's all they want to do. They're not there to like pillage or anything. They just want to show the world that they exist. I like that train on those mountains down there next to the skeleton. That's nice. And that corn man next to the Mekon man up there. Oh, these are oh no, these are all games. I love the like drawn in paint like feeling of the like skeleton and the like corn man and stuff.
So Transient Image asks how we're holding up during this madness. How are you holding up, Zach?
I work from home, and so I have not left my house other than grocery shopping for like 2 months almost. So, you know, it's not bad. Every now and then you get a little gloomy just because you're not outside doing things, interacting with people, which is expected. I'm just like, you know, you just deal with it. It's just how things are. But I mean, I'm holding up fine. Yeah. Eating a lot of good food. I'm doing cooking because I'm at home. And so I gotta, you know, make my own food. I could just go buy stuff. There's a lot of places doing takeout, but saving money. So
kind of the same here, but I'm lucky. I have my wife and my dog, so I leave the house to walk the dog, and buy groceries. Pretty much get takeout every once in a while, and other than that, I've been working from home since early March, I think.
Wow.
But we'll see. The government is loosening restrictions, or they're supposed to be in the near future. So we may be kind of slowly returning back to normal here in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I plan to stay home for a little while longer and see how things pan out. If anything, it's a reason to play a lot of video games, and I got so many games to get through that, you know, can't hurt. There was we got Pesicle and Deacon here saying that
Drac Tactics on Twitch.
Woo!
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, friend.
Drac Tactics.
Usually we're
Drac
watching
Tactics.
your stream, but now he's on ours. If you guys don't know Drac Tactics, get on Twitch. Follow Drac Tactics.
He's a friend of mine from high school and Kyle's from college.
Yep.
And he's really cool and plays a lot of sweet games, and he's a great streamer.
So in college, one of our favorite social activities was to hang out in Drac Tactics' basement and watch him be really good at video games while we were probably like drinking or eating pizza or something. And so we experienced a lot of games vicariously through him. And now he's a streamer, so it's like being in college again. I can just hang out with him and watch him be really good at games that I'm not good at.
Yeah, Japan time he streams on Sunday morning and Wednesday morning and Monday morning, I think.
Yep.
Sunday and Wednesday for sure.
And since we're giving such a kind shout out to Drac Tactics, we should also mention Pasicon Deacon. I know he does streams as well on Twitch.
Nice.
And you can follow them on Twitter. There's a lot of cool stuff that is always being shared. So yeah, definitely check out. You know, that's the fun thing of doing this stream. We get a bunch of people together interested in this kind of obscure hobby, and you'll find other directions and other people to kind of branch out into and learn new cool stuff.
Nice.
Look at this.
By the way,
yes.
On Twitter, Pascal and Deacon was saying that last ad with all those screenshots, it's a bunch of Hudson stuff in there, so that's cool.
Look at this.
That is a beast. That thing is huge.
It's ridiculous. Are those 5¼ inch, or is that a bigger size?
I think those are 5¼ inch. Like, look at the size of the keyboard.
Is this computer huge, or is this lady just tiny?
It's probably the lady's tiny.
She's a tiny lady. She's
a tiny lady. Tiny lady.
Tiny lady. Right. Look how big these floppies are compared to her. It's like the size of her torso.
She's tiny. I love her.
There are bigger. No, this is 8-inch. I think this is 8-inch. So she's not a tiny lady. She's a regular sized lady.
Okay, good. I was a little concerned for her being small.
She was dangerously small there for a minute.
Dangerously small. Oh, look at those violin things. SMC 77. So, Sony computer. Nice.
It's an MSX, right?
Is it?
Eventually, it would become an MSX, at least, if it wasn't at this point.
Okay, cool.
Whenever those standards were developed.
Nice.
That's cool looking. That's an MSX as well. Love the keys on that bad boy.
Those blue keys, although I will say that direction keys setup is really, really awful. I think that's what's on the MSX. Isn't it an MSX? Yeah, that's an MSX. You can play. Yeah. MSX had that kind of keypad, directional pad. So.
At this point, when was this magazine? Does it still predate the
1980? It came out in 1984.
So the first D-pad was on the Game & Watch, right? The first actual cross
D-pad, yeah. But I'm wondering when the first looking at your keyboard that you have in front of you right now, you know how those directions are organized as opposed to, what they are on that thing in the magazine we're looking at. I wonder when that first happened.
Trivia time. Speaking of
trivia
trivia, Pasakon Deacon just shared in the chat, Sony's SMC line started as unique PCs before using the MSX standard. So that one we saw may have been before they adopted MSX. Thank you for that.
Nice. Yeah, good. Now that's cleared up. All right. You ready?
Wait, we have to enter the trivia zone.
Oh my god.
Trivia challenge. We have entered the trivia zone. Okay, get your thinking caps on.
Yeah, actually, this first one's really easy. This is a kind of an easy one, but
so far we have Pasakon Deacon and Transient Image with 3 points, and a whole lot of other people with 2 points. So you got to break out from the pack somehow. Transient Image and Pasakon Deacon are the two to beat.
Yes. All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Here we go. First question. Which electronics manufacturer was the FM Towns created by? This one people may even be able to say without the choices, but we'll give the choices. Which electronics manufacturer was the FM Towns created by? A. Hitachi. B. Fujitsu. C. Fujifilm. D. Fuji Xerox.
I know that one.
You do know that one. Like I said, this one's really easy. One more time. Which electronics manufacturer was the FM Towns created by? A. Hitachi. B. Fujitsu. C. Fujifilm. D. Fuji Xerox. People who are listening really closely, I accidentally said this a little bit ago, actually. But
well, that's good. You can see if people were paying attention.
Yeah. This is a test to see if you are listening to the thing I said accidentally. On Twitter, I don't do design stuff, but Kyle does. And JJ Signal's saying that these some MSX Hitbit commercials and stuff, these ads and so on, are just like super great. Yeah, James Popstar is talking about how they're just super great inspiration to create sweet graphic design stuff. We got a couple Fujitsus on Twitter.
Oh, I should mention, since Drac was on Twitch for a while, he answered Vampire Killer correctly. So he has at least 1 point.
Yeah. I saw that one coming.
And he now joined the YouTube chat as Andy Bower.
Ooh. There's he was also watching on Twitter. So, all right, we ready for the correct answer for this one?
Yeah, I think everybody got this one.
Yeah, I kind of figured everybody would.
Good job. This was one of those testing to make sure you're alive kind of questions.
Yeah, this one's the answer is Fujitsu. Good job, everybody. I tried to find a bunch of electronics manufacturers that names started with F that were Japanese. I went with Hitachi because technically,
yeah.
That could be an F if you're really, really awful at Romaji. But all right.
Panasonic.
Next question. Or Panasonic. Oh, dang
Panasonic.
it. Panasonic. Panarino. All right. Next.
All right.
Next question. This one is not a multiple choice. This one is one that we want people to actually say, type in the words. for it. You ready? The PC-88, PC-98 series of computers were released by NEC. What is NEC an acronym for? Yes, one more time. The PC-88, PC-98 series of computers were released by NEC. What is NEC an acronym for?
I think I know
this
the
one is
N.
people. Yeah, if this one is probably pretty easy for people who are knowledgeable on this stuff, who pay attention, even to game consoles since they made the TurboGrafx 16. But
I think I might
this
know.
one anyone. Ooh.
Should I guess?
Give it. We'll let you have a guess before the final answer is given out. That way people can give their guesses without being swayed by your immersive, gigantic Japanese computer knowledge. We had for the last question. It's clearly Fujifilm. Yes, indeed, it is. Fujifilm made the FM Towns.
We're already getting
some answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting some answers. Nice. Oh, okay. Sweet. We'll give it just a little bit more time.
So I think just about everybody is saying Nippon Electric Company. So
Yeah,
I'm going
we're
to say
getting
something different just to
just
diverge. I
Sweet.
think
Well, we're getting some Nippon Electric Company. We're getting Nippon Electric Corporation. We're getting some variations here on the C part of it.
I think it's Nihon Engine Captains.
Sweet. Nihon Engine Captains. I like it. All right. So we did have some correct answers. It's the Nippon Electric Company. So we had some electronic, company. Yeah, we had James Popstar on Twitter got that one right. Nice. But it's Nippon Electric Company, not electronic and not corporation. Electric Company. So good job to people who got that right.
Transient
Very
Image
nice.
says he believes it was originally started by Westerners, if he recalls correctly.
Really? Let me pull up the Wikipedia page.
But it looks like just about everybody on YouTube that answered got it right. So
Nice.
Transient and Pasocone still leading the pack for that revered title of Hard Officer's Lore Master.
Lore Master. Good job.
At the very least, we know that I won't be Lord Master Regent now because we have some serious contenders. That's good.
We got some people. I was a little concerned we'd have some downtime where Kyle'd have to just guess at these, but thanks everybody. All right, last question for this trivia challenge. During the DOS era of PCs, on average, PC-98 commanded more than blank of the Japanese PC market.
That's a big number.
A 90%, B 50%, C 60%, D 80%. I probably should have put these in order of from largest to small, from smallest to largest, but
mix it up.
One more time. During the DOS era of PCs, on average, PC-98 commanded more than blank of the Japanese PC market. A 90%, B 50%, C 60%, D 80%.
So it's 50, 60, 80, 90?
Yes, 50, 60, 80, 90.
Pasco Deacon in with an answer. He says 80% D.
80%.
Now, remember, if you guys want to break out of the pack, you can't just copy Pasco Deacon. You got to take some risks to eventually deviate from the path.
Yeah, unless you really truly do think it's the right answer and it happened to be the same as his, in which case, go for it. But not seeing any answers on Twitter yet, so I'll wait a little longer. Oh, we got 80. We got a lot of people saying 80%.
Everybody's saying 80. If it's different, you're gonna have to cite your source.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I can do that. All right.
Okay. What's the correct answer?
Twitter. Everybody is saying 80, but my source, which is the great Wikipedia, because I'm really good at that. The answer is, according to the Wikipedia thing that I saw, 60%. So sorry, everybody. let me see here. I'll pull it up.
Is 60% really the peak?
It says, I didn't say the peak, I said on average. So it said in the 1980s and early 1990s, NEC dominated the Japanese domestic PC market with more than 60% of the PCs sold. It's PC 98 or PC 88. So this one's kind of a one that's not a total 100% because I read articles that said that at the most it had like 70%. Was what I saw. But yes.
So we'll have to. That sounds like a contentious answer.
Yeah.
If nobody got it right, so be it.
Then, so
but
be it.
If anyone can demonstrate that at any point, any official statistic represented 80%, then everybody who put 80 can get a point.
Yeah. Somewhere it said that at the most they had like 70%. So if somebody could find it says 80%, sweet. But I saw that at the most it was 70. So
was that
average,
the
though.
Second or third trivia queue?
That
this round.
The what?
Was that 2 or 3?
That was 3. So we're
Okay.
done with this trivia challenge.
Back to these beautiful magazines.
Back to these beautiful magazines. We gotta get moving on to a new magazine. They're like, we're still looking at just ads here.
Yeah.
but
Okay. I'm gonna get rolling. We got too distracted, but look how cool all these ads are.
I know, they're pretty awesome.
There's a gorilla on this one. I mean,
Dude,
this is a national
those eyes are terrifying.
national MSX.
Sweet.
I love the people in these ads. What a happy
Yeah.
time
Oh,
the
is
80s
that-
in Japan must have been.
I know who that guy is. He's real famous. He's a comedian or like a variety show person. He hosts stuff now. He's been around forever.
The 80s are referred to as the bubble era in Japan. It's when
Yeah,
money
it
was
was
just
when-
flying around like crazy.
Everybody was just loaded. That's when
What a cutie! She's got
Yeah.
her keyboard.
I like her hat.
So it looks
Change your keyboard.
like this HC40 had interchangeable keyboard designs.
Interchangeable keyboard design.
She went
yeah,
from
that's
the
sweet.
cool clicky keys to these like crappy rubber calculator
Man.
keys that you sometimes find on MSXs.
I don't like her as much as I did a little bit ago.
You done goofed, lady.
Done goofed, no good. All right. You want to just like hop ahead a bunch and just see what's a little
Yep.
different?
We're gonna.
Like,
I know there's a lot of cool stuff, but we're just gonna keep.
you can click on the scroll bar too to hop to other pages. By the way.
Hulk Hogan, he's there. He
Oh,
likes computers.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan likes computers, everybody.
All right, now
Oh,
we're getting into some
dude.
game stuff.
Nice. Golf was a good thing for your eye to go to when you look at this spread.
We're just flashing through because this is like 600 pages long.
Yeah, we got nice.
These little like claymation figures, MSX
And there were
fan
a-
did that a lot.
Yeah, there were a
covers.
lot of those. And what was it? Like one of the early issues of Nintendo Power, I believe, did the same thing for Mario.
It's really cool. It's a way to visually communicate these relatively simple like 8-bit characters in a more visually appealing way.
Yeah, that's something that I've dealt with looking at interviews with like creators of like pixel art and stuff back when it was the only option. Is it's just like, you know, so much of it's left up to the people's imagination. So when you get like art in strategy guides and manuals and things, it's cool to see like what actually was intended to be, and as opposed to the little dots that are on the screen. So yeah.
Now we're in the kind of mail order section, I think.
Man.
So if you found yourself in quarantine, like you are now, you could have a computer delivered to your door without leaving the house.
Yeah, and this magazine from 1984.
We should try. Let's see if what if we get a brand new inbox PC if we contact
That would
some
be
of these vendors?
unbelievable. And for the prices that they were sold at the time,
Yeah.
which were like which some of them I think are pretty expensive actually.
Depending on, I mean, a new inbox X68000 for the price that it was new, I think you're still doing pretty well for yourself.
That's true. If you could find some new old stock now and want to buy it, it would be just outrageously expensive.
So now we're getting into the less visually appealing portions of this magazine.
Man, I'm imagining the person who scanned this. This is 500 some pages.
Yeah. By the way, to anybody, if anybody is here who did any scans, we applaud you.
Yeah, for real. You're the true heroes. Like, that is.
And if you're sitting on a collection of stuff like this and you have a scanner, put this stuff on the Internet Archive for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah.
And support the Internet Archive.
Yes.
Thank you to them for making all of this possible.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
No, they're incredible. I also like Jason Scott a whole bunch, the guy who on Twitter is one of the archive.org people.
Looking through this, I kept seeing a bunch of things that he uploaded himself, and I looked, and he's uploaded like close to 600,000 individual things.
Dude's pretty spicy on Twitter. He's got that spice going on, but he's a real cool guy, clearly, and he does so much amazing work.
I'm okay with spicy. Sometimes you gotta be a little spicy.
Sometimes you gotta be a little spicy. Ah, dude, do you want to play some battleship simulation games?
Absolutely. Panzer Battle 1, 2, and 3. The whole trilogy. Bring it on.
Yeah. All right. Well,
let's see what the end is. Maybe they have some interesting ads at the end. Oh, you can get a used, what do they call it? Cocktail cabinet.
Is it used? Oh, it's a PC90. Oh, wow. For
Down
250 buccarinos. Oh, dude, you can get a PC98 joystick for like $100.
$250 for a full cocktail cabinet? If only that was still the case.
Champion Baseball, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, John Pute, I don't know what that is. Dig Dug, and they got other ones too. Those are some choices. John Pute, what is that? I'm gonna look that up real quick. I'm curious. You could keep looking at things and talking about them while I do this for a second, if you want to.
So Pasco Deacon says some of these are type-in listings, so you could, if you had a modem, maybe you could actually order from your computer.
Oh, like, nice. Oh, cool. Somebody on Twitter is saying that they scanned X68000 game manuals for the Internet Archive in the X68000 Facebook group.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Let's
okay. John Pute does John Pute does a mahjong game. That would be why I didn't know it. Yeah, it's got that cool guy again. Nice. Sorry,
Let's pick one that has more of a gaming focus. Maybe MSX Fan?
MSX Fan would be a thing we could look at.
What about this one? This R-Type cover is extremely cool.
Yeah. I really like that Dragon Quest 2 one that's up a little bit, the like clay model ones. That really caught my eye.
We have to at least look at that cover, yeah.
Yeah, because that one looks real sweet.
All right, we have two options for MSX Fan, and we're gonna make it a community vote.
Community decision.
Do we want to see
Dragon Quest
MSX Fan
with Parodius and Ultima 4?
Or
in there, yeah.
Do we want to see this R-Type? Might have to move the window a smidge. There we go.
Uh-oh. Well, while you're doing that, I'll read what's on this cover here. We got R-Type, the Return of Ichita? What?
All right, in the chat, R-Type or Dragon Quest? DQ or RT? Give us your votes.
By the way, the R-Type cover has Ease 2, Alest, World Golf 2. This one's got Dragon Quest 2, Proteus, Ultima 4. All those sound great to me.
We're already getting lots of votes for Dragon Quest. So before we leave, let's get a nice zoom in. Thank you for your service, R-Type. Look at that. Somebody handmade that.
That's unbelievable.
That makes me want like a Stan Winston R-Type movie with practical effects. It'd be incredible.
Wouldn't it be crazy if this original model was just sitting in storage somewhere?
It might be.
It could be. Nice.
So much effort went into these old magazines.
Yeah, you have to imagine, like, is there just a person on staff where their job is just to make really sweet models for the covers?
Or maybe they, like freelancer, they would commission it from sculptors and whatnot.
We had 1 vote for the R-Type cover on Twitter. Sorry, but people seem to be voting for Dragon Quest. Oh,
Pasco Deacon voted for R-Type and Ease too.
Oh, we got 2 R-Type votes then.
So if this this magazine has Ease too as well.
Yeah, Kyle's really.
Let's look at both. Let's zoom through both of them. But we'll start
there
with
we go,
DQ.
voting. No, we'll start with DQ. It was a vote for see which one we start with.
The people have spoken. Ooh, look at that. Off to a strong start.
Ease. You got that ease going on. There it is. There's that MSX keypad I was talking about, the direction keys.
Yeah. That one looks a little bit better than the other one, I think.
Yeah, it looks a little better, but that could be doable. It's still, man, there's just something really nice about, the WASD organization of the keys.
This is a Hitbit MSX2. This is the kind of MSX I want. I want it to actually have the clicky keys, not the little rubber calculator keys.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. Why would you get one with the rubber grody keys?
Because they're cheap.
This isn't...
Oh no, trivia time.
What? Oh, this isn't the Atari Jaguar. This is a computer.
All right.
Jaguar controller was...
Now we are entering the trivia zone.
Trivia time. Trivia time. Are we ready?
We are ready.
Oh man, on Twitter, JJ Signal here is saying they almost got one of those in box last time they were in Japan. This MSX with the fancy keys on it. That was
How much
awesome.
was it? Probably like $1 in or more.
Yeah, tell us how much the price was when you were looking for it, because that's something we're really. You see MSXs every now and then, but they're really, really expensive. But we rarely see them in the box. So please let us know. We're curious. And while you're answering that, we're going to do trivia. Woohoo! All right. So question number 1. When was the first PC-88 series computer, the PC-8801, released? A. 1976. B. 1979. C. 1981. D. 1983. One more time. When was the first PC-98 series computer, the PC-8801, released? A. 1976. B. 1979. C. 1981. D. 1983.
There were NEC computers that even predated the 88, right?
I believe so. I just looked up stuff on like PC-88, 98, MSX, FM Towns, and the Sharp X 68000. So I am not 100% sure, but I believe there were, yeah.
We're getting some answers. We got some 81s. We got 184. 2 84s.
84? You mean 83 maybe? The last one was 1983.
There was no 84 option?
No, there was 83. Maybe my bad talkie made people think it was an 84, but it's an 83, as in 1, 2, 3.
We'll automatically convert the 84s to 83s.
Sorry, everybody who wanted it to be 1984.
So we got a few 81s, a few 83s.
We got 2 81s on Twitter. We got like 14 people watching on Twitter. Nice.
Which model number did you say?
The PC-8801, the first PC-88 series computer.
Ah, so the 88, because Pasacon Deacon's dropping some knowledge in the chat. He says that 8001 was 79, if he is to be believed.
That should I respond to that? I actually know that because I saw that when I was making this question. Should I say whether that's true or not, or should we just leave people's answers up to their knowledge?
Well, he said 8001. That's an earlier model.
All right,
than the 88.
Cool. It is true that the 8001 came out in 79. Yeah, that is. I saw that when I was looking this up. So that eliminates one of the answers that nobody said anyway. So, all right. Are we ready?
Wait, Transient Image hasn't. I don't think he's given his official locked answer yet.
Oh, all right.
Time is running out. How's the stream looking, by the way? I'm getting some skipped frames alerts from OBS.
Uh-oh.
Is it getting jittery?
You're getting jittery? Is there something you can do about that if it is jittery?
It's probably just more people in my apartment building are now up and using the internet, and it might be slowing down.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm still getting about 200 megs a second. Maybe it's just my
All
laptop. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Are we ready for the answer?
Okay, Transient Image is giving up. He's throwing in the towel. By
Oh, no.
default, we'll say 83 because he said 84.
All right, sweet. The correct answer is 1981.
81.
81. Good job to the people on Twitter who said 81 and anyone else who said that I can't see because I'm not looking at the other comment feeds.
So Paso con Deacon is officially in the lead.
Woo.
He has broken ahead of Transient Image in a dramatic fashion and is now the top contender for honorary lore master.
Woo. Oh, sorry on the good job, Pascal and Deacon. But sorry on the Twitter stream, people are saying that the stream looks low res. Steady sound, but it's a little blocky. So
it's probably because I'm just capturing our window from Zoom.
Yeah, I also am watching myself on Twitter right now, and it looks okay to me, but I don't know, it might be an issue of people who are outside of Japan, too. I don't know.
Was that the last question?
No, we still have
All right,
two more.
Let's keep moving.
All right, next question, true or false? NEC sold some of its PCs in the North American market. True or false? NEC sold some of its PCs in the North American market.
That's a true or false question. T or F?
T or F?
Did NEC ever have any entries in the Western market?
Yeah.
Even if it's just one?
Even if it's just one, yeah. Drag Tactics said it's weirdly low res on Twitter, but looks good on the other platforms. So I don't know. Unless people's
Twitter has its own
connections.
Encoding that it does.
Yeah. Because it's Twitter. It's also considerably slower than the other streams, I'm pretty sure. Because we get a pretty good big delay on answers to questions compared to the other ones.
So Memachi Warrior says it'd be nice to just casually... That's a good idea. I'm just going to keep scrolling these magazines while we're doing trivia.
Oh, all right. Sweet. Good idea. We got a true on Twitter. We got another true on Twitter.
Ooh. There's those DQ boys.
Oh, we got somebody
on
Twitter. I can't see it because I'm looking at the trivia page, but I like them. They look good. Oh, they look adorable. Look at how cute they are. Anyway, are we going to go for the answer for this, true or false? Or are we still...
Let's go with the answer. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, the answer is true. And actually on Twitter, somebody even said the model number that was sold, and it's true. This is what I actually saw when I was looking up this question. It's the NEC PC8001A. Before the 88 series came out, they sold that one in the North American market. Next question. The Sharp X68000 served as a development system for which game company's arcade hardware?
Ooh,
this one's another one I like quite a bit.
That's a doozy.
A Capcom, B Sega, C Namco, D Konami. One more time. The Sharp X68000 served as a development system for which game company's arcade hardware? A Capcom, B Sega, C Namco, D Konami. Oh, we got my friend Nolan in the Twitter chat saying, hello boys, hello boy.
Welcome, Nolan.
Noli fruit rolly. All right. So, answer away, folks. Capcom, Sega, Namco, or Konami, the company that used the Sharp 68000 as a development system for their arcade hardware. Which one are you thinking?
I'm just going to talk through this. I'm not the most knowledgeable, but Konami and Sega almost certainly had their own hardware, right?
Then maybe they did. You'll just have to figure that one out on yourself, folks. Oh, look at these sweet Dragon Quest screens.
Yeah, I'm zooming in for some nice sprite detail here.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to get it. Well, and that's, yeah. Man, sprites look so much better on CRTs. I remember reading about like people who worked for magazines at the time. They didn't have capture software. You had to just take pictures of CRT monitors, and so that was another thing you had to have a specialist for, pretty much. What are we getting any answers? We got one person saying Capcom on Twitter.
We got lots of answers on YouTube. We have one. Mamechi Warrior says Capcom.
Okay.
BJ says Konami. Pascon Deacon says Capcom.
Oh. All right. Are we gonna go for the answer then? We ready?
Our boy Andy, Drac Tactics, says Dragon Quest II was good, but really grindy.
That's I actually like the grindiness. It's soothing for me. I don't have to think. I just play it and I'll just like put some music on, or, you know, if I would listen to podcasts, I put on a podcast and just kind of piddle away. I don't have to think. I love that. But yeah.
All right, I think we have some answers. What's the correct answer?
The correct answer there were a lot of people who said it. It was Capcom.
Nice.
Capcom used it. Yeah.
Good job, Pascon Deacon, Mamechi Warrior.
Woo!
I think that's all.
Yeah. On Twitter, we had Esteban V. Lobos said Capcom. So good job. Good job, everybody. We also have a person saying, we got James Popstar saying they love the blown up, blurry pixel art. Looks good.
Yeah.
All right, trivia time is over.
Good job, everybody.
Good job.
Deacon
People know their
remains
stuff.
king.
Yeah, he's.
He may need a special title. Like he's more of like an executive level lore master. We only call him in for like the really big issues, and then transient images like our feet on the ground, immediate. We go to him when we need some lore, and we only bother lines. The elder Pascon Deacon for very grave matters.
Good thing on the screen right now. This old man with the staff that looks real smart and knowledgeable and stuff. That's definitely Pascon Deacon.
Yep. This is an actual photograph of Pascon Deacon here.
For sure. Man, this is sweet. I love pixel art so much.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
You say you like pixel art. Take a look at these bad boys.
Oh, I see myself some hoimi slime. I don't remember what it's called in English.
We got some slimies.
Yeah, that's such a genius design. Like, it's so simple, but it's so distinct and memorable. I love that, the slime, the Dragon Quest slime. And
there's
that bat,
Hoimi
Draki.
boy.
Hoimi is the ones that, yeah, there he is. Hoimi slime, right
Little
there, the
Octo
blue
dude.
one on the left. Yeah. Octo Dude, that reminds me of Octodad. That game was cool. Smoke. Smoke is cool. I like Smoke. All these, because they're the colors, because it's like you have green and purple and pink. Those are just like enemy types, obviously, as you can see. I like how there's a Smoke enemy type, and there's just one, and it's just called Smoke, and it's literally Smoke. Good. Look at those big fat mice making an aggressive stance.
Yeah. You ain't getting past me, boy. They're pretty intimidating.
It reminds me. Well, there's some mammal that uses that as its like defensive stance, like it's, I don't remember what it's called, but
wait, did we do three trivia cues?
Yeah.
Okay. How many more do we have?
There are 18 questions total, so we had enough for 6.
So we have a few more sessions. It's not over yet.
Yeah, a few more sessions. It's not over yet, folks. You still got a chance to come back. You can make a comeback. Who knows? Maybe we'll go all Japanese game show YouTuber quiz about it and make the last question worth like a bazillion points for no reason. We won't do that. Man, this Dragon Quest II stuff is really sweet, but we should hop over to some stuff that's a little more
cool.
PC like. But this also has 122 pages, so we can skip way ahead.
Parodius. Drag Tactics says palette swap for increased difficulty. It's true. And look at that little. He's got his eyes bugging. Little pingy.
Dude. Yeah, Parodius boss designs are so awesome.
He's choking on a pretzel.
choking on some mochi. Dude. Parodius, I remember one of the very first Japanese games I ever bought was in Louisville, Kentucky. There was a really, really sweet game and like VHS and music and book store. I can't remember what the areas it was in. It was a really cool kind of like artsy area with a bunch of bars and stuff. And I bought Parodius Da for PlayStation there, disc only. It was like $30. Ultima 4, nice.
Dang.
Ultima was another one of those ones. Like Wizardry and Ultima were so influential in the RPG world, and Ys as well, of course.
Transient Image asked if I'm a Switch boy yet. I do have a Switch. So, I'm sharing my thing on Twitter. If we're following each other, we should be able to become buddies.
Switch
on Twitter.
friend. I also have a Switch if anybody wants to join me for that one. But
I don't think he also asked if you had a Switch earlier too. So yeah, add both of us.
Yeah, we can just get a hold of us if you know our personal Twitter accounts. If not, you can just message the Hard Officers account, and we'll get back to you on there too.
So we're gonna start skipping ahead like we did last time.
Through. Is this some Daisen Yaku? It is. Nice. I knew it was Daisen Yaku from the hexagon grid. Some sweet mahjong puzzle thing, not the mahjong like gambling game, but just like matching pieces.
This is something I definitely wanted to show with this magazine. These hand illustrated keyboard buttons.
Yeah, it was like that was a big thing then too. Oh, thanks, the Hoimi slime, heel slime, that's what they're called in English. Thank you, James Popstar. And Parodius for the Bunny Girls, and then became obsessed with the entire series. Yep, that I hear you there. Sweet. Look at that.
Some of these, I know Mike on Basic, that magazine has some little comics that like explain how to use your computer and stuff. I definitely want to see some of those.
Maybe we can do that for the next magazine then. Yeah. Look at these sweet drawings of this guy. It says you can make a program and brag to your friends, and your friends will think you're cool because you made a program. Programming is sweet.
This is cool.
This is cool. Yeah, the drawings are just so great. Like, nice.
What is she saying?
She's like, what's on the back of this? I think it's a thing where it's like a Rubik's Cube thing where you have to know what's on the other side or something. Yeah, puzzle game. These are all, it looks like these are all like user submitted games, maybe? No. Sakai, but I mean, like, they look pretty homebrew.
Yeah, it says fandom up on the top.
Oh, nice.
This is like homebrew stuff?
Sweet. That's awesome.
Poco Poco Ball. Poco Poco Ball.
Pom Pom Ball, I think.
Oh, Pom Pom.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Poco Poco is pretty good sounding though.
These are type-in listings, says Pasakondiken.
Yes, because on the left there you can see it's a thing where you plug that text in and it'll play the game on MSX. Yeah, that's all code there.
I see. Yeah, that's really cool. You would buy these magazines and you could actually just type in and have a game. Very cool. But not super visually engaging for a stream, but it's cool to know that they exist. And I like the little animations and comics on the side. Whoa!
Yeah.
Metal much?
Dude! Oh, it's Urusei Yatsura. That was an anime and some games and stuff.
Look at that!
Dang!
Never in my years have I seen something so metal.
So amazing. Now this just looks like Ultimate Weapon from Final Fantasy to me. Sorta. Now you're doing a little more, not quite so much, but for a second there, it looked kind of Ultimate Weapon-y to me.
That is beautiful.
Daimaju Gikito. Ooh. It's a super battle between giant monsters.
Love it.
Dude. There's Daisen Yaku up on the right. Oh, look at that headline. Still not as cool as virtual headlight for the Sega Saturn.
The best of all headlights.
The best headlight game. Oh, nice. On Twitter.
Zach, this might be a good question for you. What other Japanese game YouTubers do you follow?
Japanese game YouTubers. Others? I surprisingly don't really follow too many Japanese game YouTubers.
Definitely follow Pasukon Deacon wherever.
Yes.
Where,
yeah.
like
why
Twitter,
am I not following
YouTube,
Pasukon Deacon? Yeah, I don't know why
Twitch.
I'm not following on YouTube. I need to do that. There's a lot of people that I don't follow on YouTube, and I don't really know why. Part of it's because I don't have a whole lot of time to watch videos. But yeah, I need to subscribe to some more people. I actually don't know if there's any YouTubers that I follow that are specifically like oriented towards Japanese games.
If you like retro stuff, Drac Tactics does some retro stuff, and he streams on real retro hardware.
Yeah,
I love watching his streams.
And he just reorganized his game and stream setup so he actually can do more streaming more easily. So there should hopefully be more of those retro games going on. There's some Xanadu. Xanadu is really awesome.
There's also on YouTube Hikikomori Media. I like them quite a bit. They do English language videos about Japanese games. I found them because we've been considering doing videos on the Simple series of games. And Hikikomori Media already did some of those. Oh, wow. Cool. Did they do any of the ones we were thinking of? Or they did some of the big names. Okay, cool. But really well done stuff. I really like their presentation style, and it's like well researched, well put together. Cool. Yeah. Whenever we're out and about and find a Simple series game that looks silly, we just grab it. Pretty much. I really want to cover that Highway one. I think I have it back here behind me. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It's a recreation of the highway between Nagoya and Tokyo. Like, and you just ride on it like Grand Theft Auto style. Yeah, maybe next time, because we are joining, Zach and I are together over a video call, probably like an action game wouldn't really work, but something that's more like turn-based or something, we could find some obscure game and play it together. Yeah. Love it. All right. Also, Obsolete Geek, I think, on YouTube has some really good videos about like setting up PC98 stuff, and nice. Doors and Dungeons podcast. I haven't listened to any podcast. Zach doesn't listen to podcasts, but yeah, I don't listen to podcasts because I'm dumb. But and also Kyle that Discord chat, I've been lurking. So the Doors and Dungeons Discord is really cool. Oh. If you want to learn more stuff like this. Kyle's such a podcast boy. I'm such a podcast boy. I listen to them all the time at work, so podcasts are kind of... one of these days I'm going to start playing a lot of really old RPGs. I mean, I'm playing Breath of Fire right now, but when I get to doing that and start grinding a whole bunch, I'm going to need stuff to do, so I may actually start listening to podcasts. Anyway, back to the magazine. And soon we'll have another trivia time. Oh, it's true. We're like almost there. It's almost time. Trivia time. Trivia time! So just to kick us off, I'm going to move to the trivia screen so that we can enter Trivia Zone, and then I'll go back to the magazines. Yeah, Drag Tactics is saying that we got to get him some PC Engine stuff to stream when we're out searching for games, when we're able to go out in the world and do things again. Which, yeah, that's true. I want to do that. I want to find, like, PC Engine is cool. I don't really want to buy one because it's Pandora's box, but if Drag Tactics wants them, we could look for them. And the mini looks really good too. I really wish that I had pre-ordered the mini, but I didn't have the time to pre-order it. Trivia challenge time. Let's do it. Okay. We're ready? Yes. You ready? I will enter back to magazine mode to keep the viewers satiated with their trivia visual delights. Challenge. Yeah. Question number one. Which of the following companies did not release their first game on the PC-88? A. Square. B. Nihon Falcom. C. Sega. Their first game? Yeah. Which of the following companies did not release their first game on the PC-88? A. Square. B. Nihon Falcom. C. Sega. Sega arcade stuff predated the 98, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that Draktak is just talking about how it's the PC Engine Mini is expensive now. Like, it's almost worth it to just buy the original hardware for how much that thing costs now. All right, we got to vote for Sega on Twitter.
And the question is, which of them didn't release?
Yeah, which of the following companies did not release their first game on the PC-88? Square, Nihon Falcom, Sega.
It's kind of amazing that many companies released their first game on the PC-98.
Yeah, this one it took me quite a long time to find companies and look for it. We got a couple votes for Square on Twitter. 2 votes for Square, 1 for Sega on Twitter. Yeah, this one took
3 Sega votes on YouTube.
Okay. We're ready?
I think we're ready.
Okay, the answer is Sega. Sega did not release their first game on the PC-88. You were right. Their arcade stuff and older computer things, and Sega has been around for a very, very, very long time. Nihon Falcom, of course, is Nihon Falcom, so that's, PC-88. Square, their first one was called like the Death something or other, I think. Let me see here.
It's wild to think how quickly that company grew since the
days. It's the Death Trap. That's what it's called. Their first game was called the Death Trap, and it was on the PC-88.
This is super neat. They on this magazine, there's a hand-drawn map of this maze in a dungeon crawler.
Nice. What game is this?
It's Deed Dungeon.
Deep Dungeon.
Deed.
Isn't this Deed? Deed
Yes.
with a D?
Yeah.
As a dog?
Yes.
Because I want to say this game was one of the ones that I saw when I was looking through lists of games and stuff making the trivia. This game, look at those sweet spaceship graphics.
This is Psychic War now on the other page.
Oh, Psychic War, nice. Yeah, Square had some weird stuff on. Let me see here. We got people talking about Square on Twitter. Almost instantly type Square Enix. Yeah, they've been Square Enix for like 15 years now. So Square had some weird stuff on the PC-88. Yeah, no kidding. Square early days were something else. All right, next question I suppose we'll go with. You ready? True or false? Oh,
nudities. Sorry guys, gotta keep moving.
Oh dear.
This is a family stream. I don't know what kind of business you're trying to pull, MSX fan. That's the thing about these old Japanese magazines. Sometimes it's just like, oh, boobs.
Hey, there they are. Just there. Yeah. All right. So, true or false? PC-98, MSX, FM Towns, and Sharp X68000 all had their own dialects of basic programming language. One more time. True or false? PC-98, MSX, FM Towns, and Sharp X68000 all had their own dialects of basic programming language.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I know what I would say to that.
Okay.
But I don't want to point anybody in any direction. This wizardry is very sick.
Yeah. I love OG wizardry because it's just like, here's some black background and white lines. And that's it. I do want to play a wizardry game, but which one was like the Leilgaman Saga or something like that? This is the one. We got a true on Twitter. Leilgaman Saga or something. It's some name I don't know how to pronounce. I think it was Sega Saturn or on PlayStation, one of the two. That apparently is a pretty good. Got another vote for true on Twitter. That was pretty good, and not too brutally difficult. Oh, look at those number keys.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's pretty snazzy.
Nice.
That's the end of that magazine, so we can very quickly flip through the R-Type one.
Nice. Okay, well, what are we getting for answers to the thingy on YouTube? Or Twitch or YouTube?
I see 2 trues, 2 falses.
Oh, okay. 2 trues, 2 falses. We got 2 trues on Twitter. We ready?
Yep.
The answer is true.
Yeah.
Yes. It's true. They all had their own dialects of basic programming language. Somebody on Twitter, we got same person, yeah, Esteban V Lobos last time on what was it? The PC88 model that was sold in North America. They also said their answer and the correct model. But yeah, Sharp S Basic was for the X68000. And then other stuff. Next question. The true origins of the name MSX are not 100% known, but the people involved with its creation have given various explanations over the years. Which of the following is not an explanation given by the creators of MSX for its name? So A, named after the MX missile. B, named after Microsoft Extended Basic, the basic dialect made for MSX. C, it's an abbreviation of Machines with Software Exchangeability. One more time. The true origins of the name MSX are not 100% known, but the people involved with its creation have given various explanations over the years. Which of the following is not an explanation given by the creators of MSX for its name? A, named after the MX missile. B, named after Microsoft Extended Basic, which is the basic dialect for MSX. Or C, abbreviation of Machines with Software Exchangeability.
While you're answering this, so this ad is, oops. What's it saying? Something about, okay.
What are you gonna play? What are you gonna play? Like, how are you going to play?
It's talking about hot water, light.
Yeah, it looks like it's got 3 inputs that do temperature, light, and what else?
So it's encouraging you to take a monitor and this computer into your bathroom and put it in water?
Yep. But I think it's a thing where you can and sound. Yeah, they're basically sensors for
it's
various
like home
things.
automation stuff. You could, if you didn't, like now a lot of Japanese apartments have, when your bathtub heats up, it says, "Ofuro ga wakimashita," to let you know that your bath's ready. But you could have your computer tell you. Just put a sensor in your tub.
We got one vote for MX Missile. One vote for MX Missile. We got one vote for Those Are Really Cute Cartoons.
That's a good vote.
It's a good vote. I agree.
This is cool. You could set up with your Hitbit. You could have it wake you up when the sun comes up. You can have it tell you when your tea is ready or when your bathtub is hot.
You can have it tell you when you're screaming at it.
Yeah. You can have it ask you to stop screaming at it.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
I definitely want to make a program that when there's a loud noise, it says stop it.
I would
Any
love...
votes on YouTube?
This is the kind of thing I want to
Twitch?
make a video about. I want to find this thing.
Yeah, man. Good luck finding it. This is for what system? MSX.
So I need
MSX.
I don't know if I need the Hitbit specifically, or if any MSX2 will work.
Yeah. Any answers on YouTube to the question?
Yeah. So we got A, C, A, A.
So lots of votes for A.
So 3 A's and 1 C.
All right, and then on Twitter we got 1 vote for A. That's it. So I'm gonna go for it. The answer is actually B, named after Microsoft Extended Basic, the basic dialog made for MSX. Looking this up, that's what a lot of people think it was named after, but that's never been confirmed by the creators apparently. Even the creators have acknowledged that a lot of people say that that's what it is, but one guy has said the 2 different things at different times, and that would be the A, MX Missile, and B, abbreviation of Machines with Software Exchangeability. Apparently that, there's some debate even amongst the guy who came up with the thing. So there you go.
And the question was which one nobody has ever used as an explanation.
Yeah, which of the following is not an explanation given by the creators of MSX?
And that was B. So I don't think, did anybody get B?
No, I don't think anybody said B. So I made a hard question
that was tough.
That was tough, yeah.
You stumped the lore master, Pasokon Deacon.
Ooh! That, I'm pretty proud of that, actually. That's an accomplishment. All right, that's the end of our trivia challenge there. Ease! All right, done with the trivia challenge. Kyle found some E's.
Was that all 3 of them? Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
all three.
So I'll start the timer again, and now we'll just have a general magazine chat.
Just talk about the magazine. Is this an interview? I've been wanting to like, I mean, there's already a guy who does it, but I missed the R-Type, man. I'm looking at the Twitter stream delay here and seeing that there's some R-Type. That's cool. Anyway, there's already a guy who does it, but I've been thinking about like translating interviews with creators of old games just because like they're so cool.
It's fine if another guy does it. There's so much to be done.
It's true. There's a whole lot of them. I just need to look and make sure that he hasn't done them. He does a lot of console game stuff. I don't think he's done much of like Ease. He does a lot more stuff that's a little more well known. Maybe he has done Ease. I don't know, but I think it's called Scanlations, or no, not Scanlations, Smuplations. That's it, Smuplations. Got a comment on Twitter saying, "Love the colors on this page." It's true. They're so pretty and bright and lovely.
The Return of Ishtar.
Yeah, but yeah, Smuplations. Look them up on. They're on Twitter and stuff. He does a lot of really sweet translations of old game development interviews and stuff.
That's a good recommend, man.
Yeah, Smuplations is a real cool thing.
Look at this little burning.
Look at that little guy. He's having a real bad day.
And more blown up pixel art.
Yeah, more like photos taken and man, like you had to develop film back then, so it was like, man, I hope that picture we took of that screen in that game actually worked.
All the work that went into these old magazines. That's why we're digging them back up and appreciating them.
It's true.
I wonder if the guy who was laboriously, or the person who was laboriously developing this footage, putting it in the layout, like whispering to themselves how much they hated their jobs after like 10 hours of doing this stuff, knew that, 30 years later we would be looking at it and appreciating it.
That's the thing that I think people didn't really have in their, like, because that's now you have like game collections, like game editions coming out that are made specifically to keep as collectors things, and there's lots of them made. So it's like the people who keep those are probably not going to go that much up in price, but stuff from this era that like boxes or bonus manuals and things are so valuable now because people at the time didn't think to keep them. What are you doing skipping over the golf, Kyle? Don't skip the golf.
Oh, Transient Image is leaving us. Thank you for joining. It's been a blast.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. Yes.
Stay safe. Right back at you. So Pasocon Deacon's main competition is officially gone. But it's already been determined. I think unless there's a huge upset, Pasocon Deacon is executive lore master. He doesn't deal with the ground level stuff. Transient Images are on the feet on the ground lore specialist.
You don't know for sure yet? We could have a new person come in.
Yep. Unless there's a big upset.
Blow the things out of the water.
Saying that's what it's looking like to me.
Yeah. Game Crusaders. What is this?
More clay models.
Look at those things. Oh no. Oh,
I'd like to see a profile. I wonder if it seems like is it the same sculptor for all of these little characters?
It could be. This is MSX fans still, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is there a credit somewhere? Who did this?
That's something I could look up later when we're not using up time on the stream for that. That guy's got some panties on his head. That's the thing that's happening.
All right, we definitely at least want to look at one issue of Mycon Basic as well. So
we definitely do, yeah. We should.
I'm gonna kind of be rushing through this one.
And we had on Twitter, who was it? I think, where is he? I think it's James Popstar, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, James Popstar on Twitter was saying that that Rabble, one of the covers that I posted on the original post. He was like, I'll go if you got Rabble, I'm in. So we probably should do the issue that has that on the cover for him.
Mamechi says I'm lore slime. I love that. Mamechi Warrior, you're now lore slime.
Sweet.
Look at this saxophone. Does this interface with your computer somehow?
Yeah, it's the keyboard. It's like become a computer musician or something like that to set up there. So
that's sick.
Yeah, man. You could give that to Alec. He'd saxophone it.
Our friend Alec is a sexy boy.
Yeah, he's on Kyle's podcast.
We got Kitty Nips.
Oh.
Getting lewd.
Whoa.
You can subscribe to that Kitty's only.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
More.
James Popstar, he's the one from Way Forward you were talking about, Kyle, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
Yes, we're excited you're here. Sorry we got to mention that you've been here the whole time, which awesome. Thanks for watching for the whole time.
We saw that you retweeted. We love Way Forward, so good work.
Yeah. Shantae is a great game. I had the original Game Boy one when it was out, or Game Boy Color one when it was before it got outrageously expensive. One of my goals as a game designer is to bring back clay model cover at least for one game, which would be awesome. That's a great idea.
That's so cool.
I would love that, man.
Nice.
All right, what we got here?
More of these hand-drawn key and button illustrations. Sorry, go ahead.
He's saying, He's saying, oh yes, please, to the Liberal Rabble magazine. So we'll have to look at that one. I favorited it. It's in the favorites on the archive account. So
cool. We'll pull that up.
Cool. Ooh.
Cool. All right, let's start skipping around because this is the second.
Yeah,
MSX
jump through this
fan.
one. Yeah, man, they're so good though. The MSX fan is great. I like this magazine.
We can, here we're in the type-in games that you can type in and have a cool game.
Which is sweet, man. If I get an MSX, I'm gonna find a simple one and plug it in and play it.
That's true. Like, if you have an MSX, you can still use these. These type-ins will still work, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Very cool.
Look at this guy. He knows what's up.
Yeah. James Popstar saying great. Thanks for saying so. Great stream. Thank you. Clay Shantae cover wins, says Drag Tactics. True that.
You heard it here first. Breaking news. Clay Shantae cover is happening. Confirmed.
100% definitely happening. Not a thing that somebody just said in the comments out of the blue. This kid is that Legend of Kage? It's not Legend of Kage, but I want to say it is because I just see like 8-bit tree ninja. It's immediately Legend of Kage. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me.
Oh, what a time the 80s must have been.
Man, the 80s, so much good music, so many good games, like so many amazing movies. The 80s were the greatest.
Okay, now we're really rushing because we want to get to some other magazines, but this guy we got to stop and appreciate.
Oh,
this Sakura tattoo guy.
Dude. Yeah. Did that just say read this book aloud?
I don't know. So this is for an anime? This is an anime. Anime version of yeah, it says it's an anime version of something. I think it's probably an anime version of a game. Very cool. All right. Oh, when I see these little hand-drawn comics, they get my attention.
Yeah, you were talking about those a whole lot when we were talking about how we're gonna do this. You're like, yeah, get the comics.
What's going on in this one?
There's a big robot. It's got a power-up unit, and then it's got a size changer, something B5 paper size size changer, and then the release date booster every month on the 8th. It's just like really silly industry jokes, basically. Yeah, Dojin soft kick, and then the cute girl soft barrier. The popular game strategy beam, and then his journey, and then the monsters are like, oh, you think we'll let you do that, or something like that? Yeah, and then he blows up all the monsters. And it's like, but his journey continues. And then the next one is one of the fans like, yeah, cool, a new issue. I think that looks like what it's about. What it is. So there's your comic, Kyle.
Trivia time.
Trivia time. Woo! Woo! Are we ready?
Well, we have to officially enter Trivia Zone real quick.
Oh, Trivia Zone. Sorry, I'm
Trivia Challenge. All right, back to the magazine.
Back to the cool stuff that people care about. Yeah, all right, here we go. Question. The FM Towns was manufactured through what year? A, 1992. B, 1994. C, 1997. D, 2000. The FM Towns was manufactured through what year? A, 1992. B, 1994. C, 1997. D, 2000. Kyle's doing some thinking. Or just looking at the magazine. Oh, look at that. What is happening?
I think those are sunglasses, and he's
Is that a Squirtle? Is that a cool guy Squirtle?
That's a Proto-Squirtle.
Proto-Squirt? Cool.
Okay, can you repeat the question? I was really distracted by that cool guy.
Okay. All right. The FM Towns was manufactured through what year? 1992, 1994, 1997, 2000. We got a 1997 on Twitter.
We got 394s on YouTube.
Okay.
And Pascon Deacon, thank you for answering Austin Mitchell's question. What does enquêto mean? It's from the French enquête.
Thanks. Austin Mitchell, what's up, dude? Austin Mitchell, we had linguistics class together in college, and we were real good buds. He's a cool dude.
Thanks for joining, Austin.
Yeah, shout out to Austin, man. Good to see you. Thanks for your comments, too. I see you're commenting on the YouTube all the time. I'm terrible at responding to things, but I do see them. All right. The answer to it is 1997.
Whoa.
So good job, people who said that. Yeah. One person on Twitter. Esteban V. Lobos said 1997.
Who was it?
Yeah. Esteban V. Let's see. I only can see their @ names. Let me see what his actual name is on Twitter. Esteban Villa Lobos. Sorry if I butchered that name. But yeah. Said 1997, which is the correct answer. Good job.
Nice work, Esteban.
Yeah, great job. All right. Next question.
I love.
The man I love.
A noir adventure.
Dude,
these
two. See, the thing is, there were so many of these like mystery games, like kind of point-and-click adventure proto stuff, and they're so cool, and I love the design of them, but I'm so terrible at them. Look, it's saying impolite. All right, next question. Which company wrote the Sharp X68000 operating system Human 68K? A. Sharp, B. Hudson Soft, C. ArtDink, D. Toshiba.
Oh.
One more time. Which company wrote the Sharp X68000 operating system Human 68K? A. Sharp, B. Hudson Soft, C. ArtDink, or D. Toshiba? What happened, Kyle? You said oh.
Sorry, Twitch. There's only 2 of you on there, but it's 2 very cool people. It's, of course, Drac Tactics, who we talked about earlier, and it's Rogish Kerr, who I think is our friend Tim from college.
What?
Tim, thank you for joining.
Timmy boy.
I may be wrong there, but I think you're Tim, and if you are, we love you.
Tim, I lived with you for a while, and it was a real good time.
And he's saying something about La Mulana.
La Mulana was a pretty cool game. I actually haven't played it, but I've seen it. I've looked at it. I'm going to say the question one more time, just to be safe. Which company wrote the Sharp X68000 operating system Human 68K? A. Sharp, B. Hudson Soft, C. ArtDink, D. Toshiba. We got one more for Hudson on Twitter. Again, Esteban hitting us up with the answer there. Any answers on YouTube? Kyle?
We got Sharp, Hudson so far.
Sweet. All right. Look at that guy's tongue.
And another Hudson. We got 2 Hudsons and a Sharp.
2 Hudsons and a Sharp. We got another Hudson over on tweets. All right, we're gonna get moving here. Zip along. The correct answer is Hudson Soft. Good job.
Nice.
I put that art dink in there for you, Kyle. I hope you liked that.
Thank you. I appreciated it. Now that we're doing the magazine and the questions at the same time, I'm a lot more distracted.
Uh-oh.
I'm having a great time.
Looking at this guy. You're looking at this guy. As long as you're having a good time, that's what matters, man. We had another vote for Hudson on Twitter just now. So good job, other person who said that. JJ Signal. Nice. All right.
Here's more
next
archive
question.
for you, Zach. Fan clip.
Oh! Ooh! Look at those Japanese offices from the 80s.
Look at those
All right.
Japanese offices.
Last question. True or false? Lemmings was released for all of the following PCs. PC-88, Sharp X68000, FM Towns, MSX. True or false? Lemmings was released for all of the following PCs. PC-88, that's PC-88 as in 7-8. So PC-88, Sharp X68000, FM Towns, MSX.
Look at this
Oh.
Snatcher ad. There was some kind of program where you could get like faxes of behind-the-scenes Snatcher stuff?
Nice. So we got a comment on Twitter saying that Hudson did the basic for Famicom keyboard as well, which we saw that at the Yabe Hard Off. The Famicom basic with the keyboard in the box and all that. Remember that, Kyle?
What? I was looking at this Snatcher ad.
I could tell. On Twitter we had a comment saying that Hudson also did the basic for Famicom keyboard as well, which remember we saw that at the Yabe Hard Off? Yeah, nice. In the box. I'm kind of tempted by that. I don't have a Famicom, and that would be bulky and probably wouldn't get much use, but it's just so cool.
I want it. Let's get it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's for the channel. Anything for the channel.
It's for the channel. Yes. All right. We got a false from Esteban on Twitter. Any answers on YouTube to the Lemmings question?
We have 2 falses. We have 3 falses.
All right, everybody's saying false. Cool.
We got 3 falses. Right. Who wants to take a risk and try true? You got nothing to lose.
Who wants to say an answer that's different from all the ones that people are saying? We'll give it about another few seconds here for somebody to say that.
I also really want to look at this 98 fan, so I'm going to have that locked and loaded. And we'll try one OMZ.
Yeah, which one? I don't know. I just like that name. OMZ.
So, voting for which OMZ to look at. The first one is, do you want grid?
Oh.
Grid planet? See how the one on the left has little grids around it? Or do you want column planet?
Let's finish the trivia and then we'll hop over to that.
But be thinking about which OMZ you want to see.
Yeah. Yes, those are pretty cool looking. They both have planets on them, so they're both a good bet. But it's whether you want a planet that's space virtual planet or space Roman columns planet.
Okay, right. I think we got our answers. What's the correct answer?
The answer is false. It was not released for the PC-88, but it was released on the Sharp X68000, FM Towns, and MSX. It was released on the PC-98, though.
I think everybody said false.
Yeah, so good job, everybody. You got the right answer.
Oh, Andy guessed true. Ando Boer.
Oh, no.
Sorry, my friend.
You're so dumb. No. All right. So what are we doing next? Don't forget to pull up the Rabble.
Oh, where's Rabble?
It's the that one right there with the fuzzy people.
Okay. And these are pretty short, so maybe we'll just hop into that because somebody specifically wanted to see that one, right?
Yeah.
Soft mag is usually like maybe 20 pages or so.
Sweet.
And then, okay, grid planet or columns planet? We need answers. Grid planet.
So grid or columns?
I'm seeing some grid planets.
People going for grid planet? All right.
Yep, we're going for grid planet.
We should have some responses on Twitter pretty soon here because it's right there on the screen you were talking about. Oh.
Okay. So we're going to look at Soft Magazine with Rabble.
Magazine.
It's only 22 pages. This will be a pretty quick one.
It'll be great. Oh, look at that. Rally X. Look at those cartoons.
Your trivia is done, right?
The trivia is done, yes.
Completely?
Not completely done, no. We still have one more trivia.
Okay. I'll start the clock.
Oh, we're getting close. Starting the clock.
Is there an announcement going on in your neighborhood? I hear a voice.
Yeah. There's an announcement in my neighborhood.
Ando is dabbing in the chat.
Nice.
I've never seen that emoji before, but I'm not surprised that it exists.
Yeah.
Dylan says, I don't know if somebody mentioned already, but there's a T in front of challenge. Yeah, that's how you spell challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how you spell challenge. Trivia to challenge.
Trivia challenge.
It's trivia challenge. Ah, nice. We got a thank you on pulling up the Rabble magazine, because James Popstar here is unreasonably obsessed with it, which that's the best way to be about something.
There we go.
Oh, that does look sweet.
Here's what we've been looking for.
By the way, I had never actually I might have heard the name at some point, but I know nothing about this game. I don't think Kyle does either.
I don't know anything about it.
So this will be an educational experience for us. Thank you.
Please enlighten us, Popstar.
Yeah, the creator of Pac-Man once said Rabble is his best game. Nice.
Look at these little mushrooms down here.
Dude, mushrooms. Yeah. So I'm assuming this is an arcade game originally then?
Really cool sprites.
Yeah, this is I love seeing the redrawing of sprites, like dot by dot or square by square. Oh, JJ Signal's heading out, leaving us over here on Twitter. Thanks for hanging around. We're glad you came.
Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around.
Yeah, we'll probably do another one of these at some point here, so definitely pop in for that as well. Thank you very much. Technique. This is still it. Look at it. What do you do in it?
Season. There's different seasons.
Ooh. Very cool. Technique.
Can we read the technique?
If you zoom way in, maybe, Ooh, that's pretty blurry.
Yeah.
Oh, the red is the Ribbles, and the blue are the Rabbles. And let's see. Moving them to the right is basically your best choice, apparently. If you run into a changer, whatever a changer is, then their direction will change. Oh, it says you basically... We got an explanation of what goes on in this game. Oh, wait. Okay. The comment disappeared. What? Yeah. That explanation...
On Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter. It said... Yeah, where'd it go? Why is there no comment that I just saw that explained what it says? Like, you basically trace rubber bands around pegs to drive things into the ground or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like that on the bottom right there. That looks like putting a rubber band around something. It had a custom controller on the X68000, according to our friend Esteban here on Twitter. Nice.
So you're trying to move things along using your little rubber band guides.
Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Now that I see these illustrations. This looks like a really unique, interesting game. Oh, that's it. That's the end of...
There you go. That was your Rabble.
Yeah, this magazine's really short, so it doesn't get a whole lot of pages, but that's real sweet. And each stage had a different season. Yeah, nice. It had 2 D-pads, apparently. Sweet. Maybe I gotta give this game a shot.
Look at these happy 80s people gathered around a computer.
We got a person who's saying they found a hard off in Wakayama for 800 yen.
Nice.
Love it.
That's a deal.
Definitely a deal. Look at these guys. They're making a game together.
Wholesome stuff.
Oh, okay. And the Super Famicom version had a plate you put on the face buttons to make it so it has 2 D-pads. Nice. Man, do I need to get this game for Super Famicom? Extravaganza? Oh, that's the end of the magazine. Wow, okay.
That was Mycon Soft. Now let's move into Mycon Basic. This is another beast, about 360 pages.
Jeez.
But it's a good one.
Yeah, Mycon Basic is the one that I was familiar with. I didn't know there was a Mycon Soft. James was like, that was worth it. Yeah.
Dude.
Advanced Turbo, look at that thing. It's got blue light behind it.
Sharp, man. They knew how to make pretty computers.
Indeed they did. Man, that's fancy looking. I love how just the mouse is just kind of like that gray color.
Yeah.
Mouse is just hanging out.
Love it.
Love it a whole lot.
There was like just so much square meterage to design back then. Like these little grids on the back of the monitor and how the like bevel looks and the like red accent buttons.
It's pretty. It's real pretty. I like it.
I mean, it's nice to have a computer in my pocket these days, but I kind of miss some of the work that went into these details on these old computers.
Yeah, there's a lot of work put into the design of computers now as well, but it's all like ergonomic efficiency. Like
yeah, right.
Like back then, it was like, what looks cool?
Right.
Let's make something that looks like it came out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Our friend Esteban on Twitter is saying that the X1 Turbo is their favorite Paso clone.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a good looking Paso cone.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some monitors, people.
Oh, monitors. Dude. Ah, there's the Vaporwave album.
NEC
Also,
is
Syrian...
comparing their scanner to a work of art. Or I guess you can scan works of art with it.
You can scan works of art. Cool.
You can scan a sculpture with this.
Great. We got another thing from Esteban on Twitter saying that Sorcerian had the best soundtrack on X1 Turbo. And Sorcerian is pretty cool. It's the part of the Dragon Slayer and all that stuff, I believe. If I remember, if not, it's maybe the same people at least.
Look at this new art. I want a poster of this.
I do too. With like the face all blacked out from the shadows and all that. Definitely want it. That's like, I honestly though, if that was a poster that was printed and available, I would probably pick it up and throw it on my wall.
Uh-oh, 80s cuties. Ooh. We got some cuties. Cutie Patrol. Of course, we're talking about this guy. Cutie Patrol.
Look at his keyboard on his shoulder. Need that. We got any cool comments on the YouTube or anything? Have you been looking at that?
YouTube's been a little quiet. I think people are just enraptured with these magazines.
Twitter's got a bunch of comments. People spitting stuff out all over the place. Loving it. More Vaporwave. Yeah.
Pascal Deacon and Memachi Warrior holding the chat.
We got our friend James and Esteban commenting a whole lot over here, having a real good time. Love it.
There are 10 people on YouTube. Say hello.
There are 3 people. Yeah, there are 3 people on Twitter, including me. So it's me and Esteban and James, I believe.
Austin on YouTube says, print that new art out of a Game Boy camera and have it baked to perfection.
Yeah.
Love it.
Austin knows what's up.
Look at this guy. This is a guy who uses his MSX to make music.
I mean, that's the only way to make music. All that other stuff isn't even music at all.
That is one
way cool.
Heck of a studio.
That is pretty awesome. It looks like my room in Animal Crossing.
True. You have that room in your island.
I pretty much do, actually, except there's albums all over the wall.
Dylan B says, hello, he's still there.
Nice.
Oh, these wallets. I saw these the other day when I was passing through these. I would absolutely pick one of these up.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I live near Nakano Broadway. And people don't know what Nakano Broadway is. We did a video on it really early on in the channel, and it's just like a big, confusing, weird 80s mall that exists in Nakano. And there's just a bunch of weird stores and games and like figures and just collectibles and stuff like that. And There's a store in there that specializes in like video game and anime clothing and merch and stuff, and they actually have really, really similar stuff to this for sale there.
Trivia time.
Trivia time! Last trivia. Oh dear.
Last trivia. The final round. All points are tripled.
Last trivia.
By official decree, all points in the final round are tripled.
Okay. Triple points.
Triple points, people.
Triple points.
The winner gets to look at this Darius wallet.
We're all winners. All right. Question 1. MSX was not only a popular computer in Japan. Which of the following countries' PC markets was dominated by the MSX in the 80s? A. Taiwan, B. Argentina, C. Italy, D. Singapore. One more time. MSX was not only a popular computer in just Japan. Which of the following countries' PC markets was dominated by the MSX in the 80s? Taiwan, Argentina, Italy, Singapore. There's your question. Kyle's distracted by magazines, I can tell because he's completely silent.
These wallets were 1,200 yen. I would totally snatch one of these bad boys up at that price.
You gotta go pop at that store and knock on Broadway, man. They got really similar stuff.
Love it. Cool Panasonic ad.
Nice.
All right, we get some answers. Jenkins says A. Remember, these are triple points, people. If ever there's a time to bring down the Pasokon Deacon reign of terror, the time is
we
now.
got one vote for Taiwan. A.
We got one D.
One D. We got one vote for Singapore. Okay.
We got A. We got D. We got Singapore. We got Argentina.
We got Argentina. All right, cool. So
we got C. Italy.
So we got these votes are all over the place.
Yep. It's getting real. Heating up.
No clue. We got a no clue vote. Nice. Wow. Esteban has been getting like really spot on all these questions. I guess this is a tough one. But Esteban says no clue. Okay. You could also just guess if you'd like to. Give it just a little bit more time.
What's this little guy talking about?
I mean, look at the thingy.
It's got to load. Zooming in too much. Pushing this PDF to its limits.
The size and the order are nice and clean and organized. They do not, that's what it says on the left. They do not end up like this. That's what it says on the right. All right. Not getting any more votes, so I'm going to give the answer. The answer is B, Argentina. Also, Brazil was another country that apparently the MSX was really, really, really successful in the 80s.
Argentina.
So you go Argentina and Brazil.
Mamechi got triple points.
Oh, we got a vote from Esteban for Taiwan. He decided to guess, said Taiwan, but it's Argentina. Sorry.
Which letter was Argentina? B?
B, yeah.
Uh-oh. So, does that bring Mamechi ahead of Pasokon?
I don't know.
Maybe not. I haven't kept track.
Yeah, they were just trusting you guys to know your own points.
Go through the chat log and tally it up.
Oh, jeez.
Lore Slime is committing mutiny against the lore executive.
Uh-oh. We're having a mutiny going on here. All right, next question. True or false? The MSX was created as an attempt to standardize PC hardware between manufacturers. True or false? The MSX was created as an attempt to standardize PC hardware between manufacturers. Ooh, look at those computers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. There's a 68K. We haven't had a whole lot of 68K love in this.
Yeah, well, because we've been looking at a lot of MSX, and stuff like that.
There's a grainy grayscale image of a 68K for you to enjoy.
All right, are we getting any answers to this one? No answers on Twitter yet.
Getting some answers, getting some trues.
Some trues, all right. We got another true on Twitter from our friend Esteban.
All right, lots of trues.
Lots of trues. Okay, well, everybody's saying true. You are all correct. Yes, the MSX was created as an attempt to standardize PC hardware between manufacturers. That's why it has that cart thing. That's one reason why I would probably get a MSX if I was going to get a PC, because you don't have to worry about compatibility between hardware and software and drivers. You just plug the cartridge in and play it, and you're done. So now the final trivia.
Wow.
The last trivia. Which of the following's initial model was released latest? A. Sharp X68000. B. PC98. C. FM Towns. D. MSX2. So one more time. Which of the following's initial model was released latest? A. Sharp X68000. B. PC98. C. FM Towns. D. MSX2.
So we got a Dr. D comic here, Zach. Can we get some expert help?
Let's see. You got to start from the right.
Oops.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's get started. The target is MSX Basic. In our first edition, we're going to start from displaying things. That was the first panel. Second panel, but this guy is called Bug Cop. But Bug Cop just was created, and he doesn't know anything about BASIC. All right, so we'll tell you about the most standard parts of BASIC from the very beginning. Oh, wait. And so, yeah, the very basics of BASIC will be what's taught. That's what Bug Cop does. That's Bug Cop. Dun-dun-dun. So that's cool. In Basic Magazine, in the Basic Magazine editing department, wait a second here. This is going to take a minute. Should we finish the last question and I can
Sure, we
back
can
here?
finish the last question, yeah.
Yeah. What are we getting for answers? We got FM Towns in Twitter from our friend Esteban.
Okay, we got C, FM Towns. We got a B.
Okay. For PC98, okay.
We got another PC98.
Okay. Is that all of them?
So far, yeah.
All right.
And Austin says Bug Cop could be a scrapped Common Writer name. Could be.
Sweet.
But I really like Bug Cop.
Bug Cop is cool. We'll get back to Bug Cop and we can I'll take my time translating it and we can actually know what happens to Bug Cop and basic programming language for MSX. All right. So the answer is C, FM Towns. Its initial model came out latest out of all the PCs that I just mentioned.
Paso Con, defending the title of Supreme Leader of the Lore Masters.
There we go. That's impressive, man. You got your knowledge on top of things. You're spot on. All right, so I guess everybody tally up your points, and we'll just trust that you're the one who is the winner. It's Paso Con Deacon, though, for sure. Right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. All right. Should we have like an official lore master ceremony that Kyle says a thing in?
Yeah.
Great job.
We are now beginning the official induction of the inaugural lore master assignment. Honorable mention goes to W.R. Deal for just hanging in there and doing the thing. Thank you, W.R. Deal. Honorable mention. Next, we have the title of Lore Slime. This is the first inaugural Lore Slime. goes to Mamechi Warrior. Thank you for your service, Mamechi Warrior. Your medal's in the mail. Next, we have the number 2 lore master, feet on the ground, lore warrior. Yes, that's right, lore warrior.
Lore warrior. The
goes
warrior.
to Transient Image, who unfortunately had housework to do today, so he had to leave.
But if he'd stayed to the end, maybe he would have been more than a lore warrior.
And next we have the revered executive lore master supreme, which of course, with no surprise, goes to Paso Condeacon. Thank you, Paso Condeacon, for your brave leadership. And one more thing.
Oh dear.
We have 2 very special people. The only people who commented on Twitch. That's Roguish Kerr and Drac Tactics.
Woo!
You get Outsider Champion status.
Yeah, Outsider Champion status. Woo!
All right. So that concludes the trivia.
That concludes the trivia.
And now we will just do some little free exploration of these magazines. We're definitely going to look at 98 Fan.
Yes.
And then I think that will pretty much be the end.
Yes. Cool.
I'm going to hide the clock since there's no more trivia coming.
Oh.
There we go. So now, back to Bug Cop. What's Bug Cop up to?
So Bug Cop, we're going to start from MSX Basic. First, it's how to display things. And Bug Cop is like, but Bug Cop was just made out of Dekita Bakurei. So I'm assuming that Dekita is the one that means to be made and not to like be able to do something. But either way, I just started and I don't know anything about Basic. And so we're going to touch about the most basic aspects of Basic. And he's like, that's me, Bug Cop. That's what I do. Damn. And then, let's see. What does that mean? Dang it. It's one of those Yoji Jukugo, those 4-character kanji things that I don't know how to read very good. Okay, cool. So we at the Basic Magazine editing department made so Bug Cop, just talking about Bug Cop, made a bug or a programmer that's an android, like a human-made robot, to find all the misses and bugs that we have.
Wow.
So that it never misses and it never makes a mistake, and that is Bug Cop, apparently. Sorry that took so long. That was split into 2 different things, and there was a lot of thinking. So congratulations, Bug Cop, for making it to the next level of the class.
Nice. Good job, Bug Cop.
Good job, Bug Cop. He went up a grade level. Great job, Bug Cop.
He worked really hard.
Cool. So this comic, they have Bug Cop they've made to solve all the bugs they've run into without making any mistakes. And he's made it to the next grade level. Good job. And then it goes into, down there, it's just talking about like programming detailed stuff.
Yeah. We don't need to
how to do
all
yeah.
that.
All we know now that Bug Cop exists.
Oops. Which is the most important discovery of the day.
Good job, Bug Cop. Bug Cop is our favorite.
Oh, there's so much Bug Cop.
Yeah, there's a lot of Bug Cop.
That's gonna
But
be.
we got the most important part, that he was made by the Basic Magazine editing department to solve all the bugs that they run into.
Yep.
Without making any mistakes.
And you can learn more about his adventures in issue 1988
7.
April of Basic Magazine.
Yes. Very cool.
All right, we're gonna skip around because this is a beast of a magazine.
It's a big mag.
Hey, there's another 68K.
Ooh. Love those like Space Harrier looking graphics. That is Space Harrier, actually, I'm pretty sure.
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Gonna take you right
into the danger zone.
Outland.
Outland. Good.
Are these more type-in games?
Are you more typing games? Looks like it, yeah. More typing germs.
It's really cool to have all of these. If you have an MSX, you can just type in these games. So cool.
Yeah, man. I want an MSX. Where will I put it?
Look at this cyberpunk lady with tubes coming out of her.
Nice. Yeah, it's like H.R. Geiger-esque, like tubes and gray thing.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a Famicom Twin.
That's a Famicom Twin.
Maybe. Is that a Famicom Twin? No. I don't know.
It looks like, yeah, it is. It's Famicom Twin.
Yeah, it's a Famicom Twin. Wow.
Look at that, like, controller multi-tap thing and these fancy controllers they have. Somebody's got a sick setup.
I missed some comments on Twitter. People are saying that the PC-98 came out surprisingly early, like back in like 1982. Considering the PC-88 was like those mid-70s, that's pretty quick for a whole new model to just come up out of nowhere compared to all the other ones. Especially for how late it was used, like all the way up to like the mid-90s. Wasn't it? Or was it not? I don't know how long the PC-98 was used. But
yeah, the late 90s, I think.
Yeah, it was PC-98. It was manufactured all the way up through like 2003 or something like that, apparently.
Austin says, leave out milk and cookies for Bug Cop on Bug Christmas, and all your code will run perfectly.
Man, thanks. Now I know how to make great MSX code. Esteban on Twitter is saying he typed in an MC1500 game that was 12 pages long called Sonic Birds, a Gradius clone. That's cool. Oh, Dragon Spirit. That's a fun shoot 'em up. Space Harrier, cool. You been playing shoot 'em ups still lately, Kyle, or no? I know you were for a minute.
Recently, not so much.
All right.
I recently finished the first, the Famicom Castlevania on the Switch collection.
Oh, you finished it? Wow.
Yeah, and I finished, I mean, because on the Switch version of Metal Slug, you have like infinite continues.
Wait, there's Metal Slug on Switch?
Yep. It's like 400
like on
yen.
the e-store?
Pick it up.
On the e-store?
Yeah.
I'll look that up. Dang. Continue, sorry.
My first time playing through it, I think I used like 90 continues. It's ridiculous.
Cool.
I'm going to try to work on getting my continues down.
Whenever you know this, but whenever I played shoot 'em ups or like those kind of games that have like credits or continues, I always try and do it just to get as far as I can on one credit. I find that way more rewarding. The problem is you see like levels up to like level 3 over and over, and never after that because you're bad at games. But
yeah, I think I busted out Solar Striker not too long ago.
Oh.
I can get about halfway through. I think there's 6 stages, and I can get like to the middle of stage 3.
Yeah, I play a lot of Strikers 1945, and that I get like up through. I can get into level 4 sometimes if I get like lucky, but usually I get like into level 2, like up to through level 3. It's always the boss I die on, of course. But back to magazines.
Lots of good stuff here. Xevious, Tower of Draga.
Yeah.
Burning Rubber, the Demon Crystal. What is
Gate of Labyrinth is a pretty good game name.
Gate of Labyrinth. Oh.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep your R's and L's straight.
It doesn't make any sense. Like I can't blame anybody who doesn't do that right, because it doesn't make sense if you weren't raised in the language. Come on, man. That looks really awesome though.
Yeah.
I just love that first-person RPG style. I don't know why. I just love it so much. Dude.
There's just too much stuff. Ooh. I know we're passing over a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, but it's like if you look at every cool thing, you'll be looking at every page.
Yeah.
If you want to get a really good look at it, you can go on archive.org and look at it yourself. And you don't need us to do it, but we like that you watch our streams, friends.
There are Japanese computer collections on archive.org, and if you have a Japanese keyboard and you're able to at least type in like MyCon Basic in hiragana, that's how you can find this magazine we're looking at.
Yeah, if you put in MyCon, it does not come up in English. I learned that.
Pascondeacon says, Demon Crystal, Nither, Gate of Labyrinth, Is Surreal, and Curse of Mars are all by the same programmer designer, YM Cat. or YMCAT.
What? And at the same time, we're here on Twitter. We got a comment from James, Popstar, saying those Bizarro Famicom controllers are great. The Famicom Twin, they were like Atari 2600 something or other looking controllers. And at the same time, you were mentioning Demon Crystal. Esteban over on Twitter was saying that it was ported to Switch recently, and the author is active on Twitter still. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
At info_ymcat. That's their Twitter account. You can look at it if you want to.
info_ymcat. Definitely gonna have to follow them.
Yeah. Thanks, Esteban.
So Mamachi Warrior asks what do we search to find all this old stuff? After the stream, I'll pin a comment with all the links that we've collected.
Yeah, because how did I search it yesterday? I just searched like PC98, PC88, MSX, like all the names of these PCs, and you get a lot of them are like manuals and things like that. But it's pretty easy to tell like the cover of a magazine. Sometimes you get like trade pamphlets that are only like 8 pages, but even then those are still pretty cool looking. That's how I found them, but we'll share like all the stuff we looked at today afterwards.
Wow, we've been at this for 2.5 hours.
I know, and those trivia times took more time than we thought they would.
All right, so that's Mike on
That's
Basic.
that.
Let's flip through 98 Fan real quick.
This will be our close.
The closer, yeah. Because I actually have a PC98, so I want to learn some stuff.
Learn some stuff then, you dingus.
Ultima 4, of course.
Nice.
You can play that on so many systems.
You can be Moses with an Ankh.
Look at this dog and
Adventure,
cat
what?
couple with a pillow. They look so cozy.
Dog's face. Cool.
Maja Venture.
Mahjong Nikki. Oh, so it's a Mahjong game. It's probably one of those strip Mahjong games, by the way. So, dang, this magazine looks sweet. Is PC98 the coolest PC?
Oh, Austin is saying, hey, Grid Planet. We never looked at the Grid Planet magazine either.
Oh, no!
After this,
It's
we'll
true.
do a quick peek of Grid Planet.
Sweet.
Look at this
Yeah, it's true, we didn't
illustration.
do that. Look at, he's got whiskey and a cigarette there.
And he's
If that's not 80s Japan, I don't know what is.
got the cool blinds and the plant.
Yes.
And some
Plant
just
and
like
blinds.
the art version of shovelware on his wall.
Nice. Maybe we could make a Twitter Japanese PC account and it'll be called @PlantAndBlinds.
Just show all the cool plants and blinds in ads.
I mean, there probably is enough of them to post like a picture a day. Look at that guy. He's soft watching.
This is like our battle station material right here.
It's true. Like, that's what I loved about these old 80s workstations is they're just like it's trying so hard to be like all of the sci-fi movies that came out back then. Like, that was the style they were going for. And I think that's way cooler than what actually is happening.
Look
when they're
at
saying
him.
what it will be like in 2020.
Who is this
That's incredible.
warrior of technology? It's taking forever to load. I'm sorry, but I gotta get in close for these.
You gotta
details.
you gotta see the technology warrior.
He has a turntable and he has just like a huge rack of who knows what audio equipment. He's got his printer,
Audio.
he's got his monitor and TV. I see a keyboard. Like, this dude is the champion.
He wins. He's the technology warrior.
Does it say who he is?
Sugiyama Koichi.
He was born
He makes music.
Heisei 6, so he's like almost 30
No, he was
years
born in
older.
Showa 6, so he's like
Oh,
so he's like 55 years older than me.
wow.
Esteban on Twitter says PC8 games are mostly ports and girlfriend simulators. Girlfriend simulators sounds pretty cool to me. The dojo stuff can be neat though. That's true. Yeah, the like big company, the big name companies that released like PC98 games, it's true that it was just like ports and dating simulators and stuff. But yeah, the really interesting stuff is all the dojin games, fan made stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, programming communities and stuff like that.
Wizardry, of course.
Yeah.
Soft watching ogre. I'm definitely going to go through this magazine in more detail.
The Man I Love.
Oh, we saw that in the other one.
Yeah, it's the film noir style like mystery thing. Dude, Ultima, man, I need to play an Ultima game apparently. Ooh.
Ooh.
Adrenaline connection? Whoa, that's too exciting for me.
Too exciting.
Oh, it's Urusei Yatsura. Nice. It's that one with the girl with the like leopard bikini going on.
Direct Tactics really on Twitch says that in trivia he got 23,866 points.
Cool. Oh, dang. Okay. Good one, Kyle. On noticing that Music Boy with his fancy setup, he was the composer for Dragon Quest. Thanks, James.
Whoa. So he truly is the champion.
Yep, he's the technology warrior champion.
Okay.
Look at these sweet things.
Yep, gotta zoom in on these sprites. No option.
Heck yeah.
Again, slow loading, but that's the price you gotta pay to enjoy these sprites in detail.
Yeah. Look at that.
We got a game.
All right, well,
you
who's your
wanted
favorite?
game, you got game.
Who's your favorite, Kyle?
Well, I'm partial to... I mean, game's pretty good.
Where's the left? Up there? Upper left?
Yeah.
I think I like the second from the right on the top. He's just kind of looking sad.
Horotaki? Yeah, he's not having a great time.
That's what life is about.
Zagonia is pretty cool. He's got 2 heads.
Yeah, he's got 2 heads. What else we got?
Hofumon? Hofumon is pretty scary.
Where's Ofumon?
Hofumon. Like the middle. Very middle.
Ah, dang, look at that face. This is cool. What game is this? I didn't even look at what game it is.
This is... Produce.
Produce? What? Zoom in on some of them screenshots.
Mamechi says, tag yourself. I'm eyeball stock.
Nice.
Actually, I'm going to get a screen cap of this, and I'm going to tweet, like...
Yeah, nice. And be like, okay, tag yourself. Which one are you? I'm eyeball stock. Sweet.
Let me pull up the snipping tool. It might break stuff.
Maybe just do an alt print screen, bro. And you can just copy paste in the paint.
Nah, man.
And then you
gotta do snipping tool.
Oh, nice. Direct Tactics is saying he wants to play Produce. He's seen stuff about this game before. I would expect no less of the horror game master.
Indeed.
Indeed. Speaking of Direct Tactics and horror games and therefore Resident Evil, when I get my big old fancy Trinitron, I am definitely going to be picking up a PlayStation GunCon and Biohazard Gun Survivor so I can play that game how it's meant to be played with the light gun.
Alright, screen cap captured. Produce looks sick as hell.
Yeah, Direct Tactics is saying those monsters are so cool, and indeed they are.
I like the colors too. Like the sickly green and red.
I can't really see like the screenshots that. Oh, alright, never mind.
Here's some music software. Get out of here. We don't want you.
No, I want it.
Music's for lames.
Man, I made so much music on Mario Paint, and by music I mean just throwing random notes together real dumb. I was a kid, you know.
Alright.
The kissy face lady.
This magazine is too cool. I just gotta hop around, because...
Alright. But shout out to all the Mario Paint people who use the sound with the lady's face.
Shout out.
Shout out to all the people who did that. Oh, look at that guy on his computer.
Yeah, I like seeing these old workstations.
It's cool to see people like, because you see old, you play. I mean, I've played retro games for, decades now, But like you never think about like, you know, you think like, oh, people made these games, the creators, it's so cool, and it's one thing to like read interviews with them and like, you know, but it's crazy to see their work environment and the kind of like, you know, tools they used.
This looks really cool. It's like
New York,
art of New York streets.
sightseeing in New York on a PC 98.
I think every page of this magazine might just be too cool.
These guys, but another thing too is all the people you see making games in these absolutely went on ski trips. It was the 80s in Japan.
Yeah. Let's see pictures of their ski trips.
The thing is, like the group pictures in these, I'm sure, I will say, I would put money that there's at least a few pictures in these magazines somewhere of like a company ski trip picture.
All right. Real quick, we gotta do Grid Planet. It was promised.
Galactic Grid Planet. Very cool. 1986, that's the year I was born. This came out like a few months after I was a born boy. After I was a boy. Sharp, cool.
Cool, Sharp,
me the
Super
Sharp.
MZ.
Good.
So this magazine is focused on the Sharp MZ.
Oh, cool. OMZ. Sorry, I found this and that was my first thought last night, and I saved that for now. I've been heating that one up since yesterday evening, man.
Love it.
It's my good joke. It's the only joke I tell now. That is a real fancy looking. Look at that Famicom controller.
Yep.
It's the Sharp.
Oops.
That was I was reading about it, like, because PC 98 was so bad for games. That was one of the things that like Sharp and those companies tried to like make their like upper hand, I guess, was we could do games real good, which the PC 98 was not known for. People, it was just so prominent. People, you know, made games for it anyway. But what is that thing?
It's 2 drives with a calculator built in on top. That's
that
incredible.
Doesn't make any sense. What?
I love it.
Oh, I definitely want one of these.
Wait,
sitting in my
print
apartment.
synthesizer. I think it's definitely not what I said it was. It's got to be doing something else.
Buffering keynote. It's got a big old buffering function. Synthesizer, fax. Look, I think it's a fax machine and stuff.
What is it?
I think it's a fax machine.
Oh,
dude.
so it's like you fax to a floppy?
I guess so.
Instead of to paper?
Yeah, you can see they've got like Huggy, like those Japanese postcards up there on the upper left and stuff. I think it's like a printer, faxer, floppy magic machine.
So Pascal Deacon gave a little correction on what you said. Sharp didn't start off focusing on games and performance. That didn't start until the 68K. But not the MZ or the X1.
Oh.
Thank you, Pascal Deacon.
Man, glad that you're around to correct when I say things that aren't right, which is a lot. Really glad that we got people who know what they're talking about watching our stuff. Romancia. That looks pretty cool. The problem is I see game screenshots and I want you to zoom in on them. If we keep doing that, we're just never going to finish.
Oh, Xanadu. Got some Falcom in the house.
Xanadu. That game, I wish the music on Saturn for that wasn't awful. Because the Saturn port is pretty easy to play. Friendly to the player, more so than like the PC version and stuff. But the music is just so bad.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I got the Falcom collection for Saturn. I got both of them. There are 2 of them.
The X68000 and X1 Turbo Z.
I want to say that I've seen this game like in a hard off in the PC game section at some point. Are those some dolphins? There's some dolphins hanging out?
Hey,
some dolphins hanging out?
You got some dolphins? Oh, we're getting into some like AV stuff.
Ooh.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Good.
Some board of some kind?
A bird of some kind.
Architect board.
Dude. Bigaku, nice. The beauty of architecture of computers. The X68000, studying the beauty of x68000 hardware architecture. That is pretty awesome.
All right, now we're getting into the text-heavy parts. This is when I start jumping around.
This is when Kyle's brain shuts off. I mean, admittedly, mine shuts off too. It's a lot.
I mean, do you want to sit and translate pages and pages?
Oh, absolutely. Over a stream live. That's exactly what I want to do. No pressure there. Because I translated like an 11-page interview for work the other day, and it took like 4 days.
This is a pretty cool. This is like the mail order section.
Oh.
So you can see how much these old PCs went for back in the day.
Wow. By the way, have we got any comments? You've been looking at the screen for the magazine a lot.
Pascon Deegan says Rogus art is so good.
Yeah, and, that was the one I said that I'm pretty sure.
Mamechi Warrior had a good point. If you can do a scavenger hunt in these magazines for extra points.
Ooh.
So
maybe we'll do that on the next stream that we do something like this. So we're pretty much done.
We checked off Dolphin from his challenge. Now the next challenge will be finding Takahashi Meijin in a trackball.
Ooh, Takahashi Meijin is a Hudson Soft thing. So that were the Takahashi Meijin games?
Oh, we have a new entry on the chat. 12Q was XZ QWERTY UUP. Welcome.
Oh. Hello. Twitch?
On YouTube.
Oh.
Have you been looking at Twitch at all?
No, I don't. I can't. I mean, I could like switch back and forth, but
so Drax
I'm just
says,
watching.
Produce is kind of like you control the monsters to hunt down the kids in the dungeons and buildings they're in.
So you actually do get to be the monsters.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, which one are you? But you literally are one of them.
Like the Deception series a little bit. Thanks, Drac. Sounds sick.
That sounds really awesome. I want it. I want it. You should get it for your PC-98.
So that brings us to the end. Thank you for joining this stream. It was longer than I thought, but every minute was a blast. Thanks to all of you for being in the chat. You really made it something fun.
Yeah. I like the scavenger hunt idea. We were thinking about maybe doing something like this with old gaming magazines. Like, pick like a system or like an era or something and just like do the same thing. But that scavenger hunt idea is cool. People can keep an eye out for things. We put like a list as like a pinned comment of things to look for, and you get points if you find it or something like that. That'd be cool.
Yep. So now it's
we didn't look
to
at the
probably go make some lunch. What were you gonna say, Zach?
I was gonna say we don't want to. We don't need to, but we didn't look at the cool one with the bear wearing a space helmet.
Yeah. Let's take a look at all the fallen soldiers who we weren't able to visit today.
Just look at that space robot man holding a gumball and looking at that cool space magician bear.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And the rock monster guy.
Yeah, look at his face. It's goofy. Yeah, there's just so much good stuff to look at. You could do this all day long.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time we do it, I think the idea of a scavenger hunt is something we'll consider. That's real cool.
So yeah, keep an eye on our channel. We'll be doing some more kind of experimental stuff, breaking our regular format, trying some stuff out. So let us know what you thought of today. If there's any other kinds of like streams you'd like to see us try while we're stuck at home for the coming weeks.
Anything. Oh, go ahead.
That's all. Just for the coming weeks.
Yeah, because anything that doesn't require a whole lot of movement and action and stuff, we're pretty much down for. We can't do a lot of action games and things, but if there's, a site you found that's cool that you'd like us to look at or something like that, collections of stuff or things like that, give us a heads up. We got some comments on Twitter here saying, from James, our friend, our Rabble friend, is saying that we're very entertaining and thank you for sharing. And thank you, man. That's awesome.
Thanks for sticking around. Everybody.
Yeah,
almost 3 hours. Round of applause.
Yeah,
pat yourself on the back.
I was expecting like hang around for 20 minutes and hop onto something else. But I'm glad you think we're entertaining enough to watch for a full 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
And thank you to the late joiner 12Q was as
Cool.
And Pascon Deacon and everybody. So we'll be doing more stuff. We used to try to post weekly. We've been kind of chill recently.
Yeah, weekly was difficult.
Stress ourselves out, but we'll be back around. We'll be posting more stuff. Thanks for hanging out as always. Yeah, that's it. It's almost sad to go. We had so much fun with you guys.
Yeah, I gotta eat food and do other stuff.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Really